Alright, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every weekend to prophesy the downfall of Babylon. And we're here to wake up the elect by people which are Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. And we're also here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon. And we also give all praise to Yahweh.
Bashem Yahushua, Bashem HaKadosh.
And give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone.
Shalom, yeah, you know, here it is, another week we out here doing the Lord's work, prophesizing, you know. Basically, that government shutdown still going on. Hey, let's just take it to 2 Corinthians 2:11. It is, I'm getting it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically it ended, but
I got you.
yeah, 3 weeks.
Hey, maybe you nigga women be lucky enough to get your income taxes. Well, they ain't supposed to mess with that anyway. Hey, Jake need that little bit of loot, man.
2:11.
But guess what? The Lord said, behold, his servant shall eat at the end of the day. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, you know, we not ignorant to Satan's devices like that government shutdown. Y'all, Satan, the devil, Donald Trump, we know what he doing and what his agenda is. He trying to basically, cause he been getting rid of. He really don't care about what people say, but he trying to make like he doing something, man. But that little 3-week thing, man, the government still gonna be shut down, man. Y'all niggas happy and cause yesterday they came to that agreement or whatever, think y'all gonna get them stamps and stuff again. But Salakia. Yeah.
Lord always sends an example. We're gonna try to put out the fire, but it ain't gonna happen.
Come. Yeah, but you know, like I was saying, y'all got happy when y'all see that the government was back up and running again. Y'all thinking about y'all income taxes. Y'all thinking about those WIC, social services and all that. But check this out, it's still gonna be shut down, man. Cause that devil Donald Trump, man, he gonna do what he wanna do. If he don't get the money he want to get that wall up, man, that the government gonna be shut down. It's gonna stay shut down. Look! It's in the spirit out here, man. It's shut down out here. The Lord showing you that it's gonna continue to be shut down, man. Usually this place, we in the marketplace and downtown in the harbor, it's vibrant, man. It's usually vibrant, man. But it's dead, man, and that's the spirit of America.
Yeah. People ain't got no money.
Yeah, ain't got no money. Trump think he slick but the government being shut down at the end of 2018, the physical money for the year couldn't come out, so they can put the money into the state and the state government and the federal government to get the economy rolling again. He just doing this 3-week thing so that money can get the rolling again. You know?
Maybe get a little interest off it.
Yeah. Salak, yeah. Could you give me
Yeah, man, because you never know, man. This is all a Band-Aid. This is a short Band-Aid.
Yeah, it's definitely a short Band-Aid. That's just the spirit of America all the way around. The problem never get fixed. It just get patched up like the streets, man. Like the water pipes. It's a temporary fix, and that's what that government shutdown is. The government shutdown to bring it back, taking away the government shutdown is a temporary fix, man. Yep. It's a temporary fix, but you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he put the spirit on brothers and to be awake, to see these things, so brothers can come out here and prophesize about this, man. Because a lot of our people out here, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they spiritually sleep. They spiritually dead, man. They sleep. You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
Acts 2:16. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your son.
And it's the last days. The Lord pour out His Spirit onto the Israelites, the ones that He chose to do the work for Him, to prophesize what's going on now. We like I just said, we talking about the government shutdowns, but it's deeper than that, man. Let's talk about World War III, man. Let's talk about that. What Putin and Kim Jong-un, this little distraction out here with this government shutdown, y'all forgot about them, man. They sitting up there waiting.
That's right.
This a time right now for them to bomb on us, man.
Yeah.
Why these Americans sitting up here basically scared and past? They scared they at a vulnerable point right now, and it's the time to attack, man. It's time. These missiles is here. It's right here, right now, man. This the time for it, right now.
Yep.
You know. You
That's
go ahead,
right,
brother.
And that's fire. Okay.
Yeah, that's the real fire.
What the brother bringing out is fire. You know.
Verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy.
And that flesh, you know what he's talking about. He's talking about the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He ain't talking about no Hamites. He ain't talking about no Israelites. He talking about Israel, man. That's it. And if you can't get it, it ain't meant for you to get it.
Well, it's no. Read that again.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. Go ahead, brother.
And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
Okay.
And
What book is that?
this is Acts.
Oh, okay. All right.
Acts the second chapter.
Joel.
Yeah, I heard that in Joel.
Yeah, that's a quote from Joel.
That's a quote from Joel. Pete Reed.
Yeah. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy,
Right.
and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams.
That's going to also in the heathens. They're gonna see visions. They're gonna see dreams.
Yeah, it's an example when that young white kid died and went to heaven. He
Yeah.
said that all the black people
Yep.
standing around,
Yeah.
I'm being entertained by the Edomites playing basketball.
Yep.
Calm. And also like what we brought out at camp, brothers brought out at camp, that old Edomite was talking about when he died, and he seen Yahweh shop, and
That's the movie right there.
Huh?
That's that movie right there. When you're
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and he was saying how the Lord was crafty or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
That's them dreams and them visions that the scripture talking about, man. And also through the Spirit, they seen them dreams and them visions, and they know it's true. With Revelations 13 and 10, because they know they gonna have to get back what they gave out, man. They know that for a fact.
And it's our job to break down those visions.
Right.
Like Daniel, like with Nebuchadnezzar, and Daniel had to interpret the dream. You know, it's the same thing. We represent Daniel interpreting those dreams.
It's like a handwriting on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got all kinds. You got also these Edomite Christians on there. I had a dream and everything was on fire and all that shit. Well, it's our job to interpret it.
Right.
You know.
Right.
With that
Go ahead,
dream,
brother.
with that dream I had, I'm starting to remember. Cause I'm starting to kind of remember what happened before that. Cause they was on like mountains, and they was looking down at the city.
Who, the Edomites?
No, Yahweh shot his
Okay,
people.
come on.
But he kept looking back behind him, and his people, they was just smiling weirdly at him. Second time he looked back, they knocked him out, and afterwards they started hanging him.
Damn.
What you talking about, Yahushua?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what our people did, man.
like they was.
And that's representing us today. We're prophesizing in the name of Yahushua, And they hate us for it, man.
Yeah,
You know?
you're right.
They hate the Lord.
They hate the Lord for it. They hate Yahushua.
Week in and week out, you got people coming past it. We sit up here doing the work, and they just, we know the Lord put the spirit on them to scoff and stuff, but they just continuously just buck up and just want to make it what they want to make it. Why y'all ain't reading out the book of Enoch?
Yeah, that shit.
Why y'all ain't reading out the book of the dead? Oh, that it's facts to that, man. You just a nigga, man.
They never do research. If they sit there and look it up themselves, they understand.
Yeah,
know?
but it ain't about
It
doing
ain't-
the research. It's about Yahweh Shem Yahshua put the spirit on them to get it.
To get it, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if it ain't meant for them to get it, they ain't gonna get it.
They come up here with all kinds of shit. And you know what? When they come up with that shit, we ain't gotta entertain. It depends on the spirit. We ain't gotta entertain that shit.
Right.
Them nigga women come up like last week.
Yeah.
You know what? We didn't really, we ain't gotta entertain that bullshit, man. It just takes you out of the element. You know, the prophecies.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
Yes.
What verse you on now?
I was on verse 18.
Take it to 20.
Was it? Let me see. Hold on, I'm sorry. That was Acts 2:16. Yeah. Okay, Acts chapter 2, verses 18. And on my servants and on my handmaids I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy.
Uh-oh.
And who's the Lord's servants and handmaids? Man?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Who's the Lord's servants and handmaids?
Israelites.
There you go.
The elect.
Yeah, come on. Most important, the elect, right, to do that job. You know?
That's right, brother.
19.
Take it to 21.
Okay.
All right, y'all Christians. Y'all Christians. Yeah, you believe in Jesus. Let's talk about the Bible.
Hey, he thought
Another day.
He thought the Baphomet, that Brucey a devil.
He's a devil.
Another day.
Another day. They can never stop and talk about the Bible.
But they believe in the Lord so much.
Yeah.
They're too busy for the Lord. They
Yeah,
always
yeah.
too busy for the Lord.
With some shorts on and shit. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
That's his natural habitat. To walk around like that. That's their thing.
That's him.
Yeah.
The nettles of the braid.
Right.
Go ahead.
Some of them buildings in Petra look sort of like some of these buildings,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
rocks and cliffs.
Yeah.
Look just like.
Bring that out.
Verse 19. And I will shew wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath.
And he did all these wonders he's showing in the heavens above. Did we just have a blood moon, man?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
it's about.
Yeah, come on, I forgot.
Yeah, I did too. Hey, the brother of the spirit.
Yeah.
Another one of those wonders is the firmament of the satellites. That's how.
I might be fucking with your car.
Oh yeah. See, that's the spirit, That's the spirit, We sitting up here doing the work. Cars been parked here forever. Now,
Here comes the devil.
always
That's how the devil does, man.
could find nothing else better to do.
Yeah. Like you said, it's blood right there.
See, he came across the street just to do that.
Yeah.
No.
You know why? Because they trying to stop the truth. But check this out. They ain't gonna stop the truth because the Lord not gonna allow it, man.
Yo, that's right.
The Lord not gonna allow it, man.
Yep.
Yeah. And I will shew wonders in heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke.
Blood, fire, vapor, smoke. What about that just happening in California and that Paradise, California, man?
Yeah.
Wasn't it a lot of blood and smoke there, man? Didn't all those so-called prestigious Edomites lose their life, lose their homes, and it was smoking for damn near a month up there, man.
The verse 20.
That's the desperation. Put the camera over there. Salaki, brother.
It's all
That's the desperation of Esau after that government shutdown. Now they got this manhunt of getting ticketing people and shit.
Gotta
All
get
that
some of that
shit,
revenue.
man. That revenue.
They
that-
try to ticket somebody else.
Yeah, the red
Try to
light
get
tickets
money.
and all that. Go ahead, let's get back to the prophecy.
Come on.
You know, I just wanted to make
Verse 20.
you can't
the-
stop the truth, man.
Nah.
The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood.
Oh,
The sun gonna be turned into darkness and the moon into blood, man.
The
that's
blood
really
moon.
going. That's going also into the elite's power structure, man. You know, their brightness shall be brought low.
Right.
You know, the Lord's going to destroy this place,
I gotta
man.
preach that bastard.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Bring it out. After that. All right.
Go ahead, brother.
The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord.
All that's gonna happen before that great notable day of the Lord come, man. And we all know when the Lord come back, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man, it ain't gonna be nothing nice, man. Contrary to what you churches teach, man, the Lord ain't coming back snapping his fingers and singing, man. He gonna come back with a sword.
That's right.
He gonna come back with a sword and he gonna come to destroy, man.
That's right.
He gonna cleanse this place, man.
That's right.
Get this last word.
What you at?
Better
21?
listen to him.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that whosoever call on the name
Uh-oh, that
of
name.
the Lord shall be saved.
That's it.
Whosoever call on the name of the Lord, and the name of the Lord, not Yahuwah, not Yeshua.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that, man. You got Yahweh. You gotta know the name, man. And it ain't just about knowing the name, man.
You got to live it.
Exactly.
Because many will say, Lord, Lord, Matthew 7.
You gotta have faith in them too. And you gotta fear.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah. And some people don't fear the Lord.
Well,
They-
IUIC say don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about everything. Don't fear nothing. I'm serious. I just saw a
That's
video. Don't worry. The Bobby McFerrin shit, man. You know? Hey, I don't know about y'all brothers, and I do. I fear, man.
Come.
What the fuck you talking about? That's why we out here.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because of the fear of the Lord.
Yeah.
It's like 20 degrees and we out here, man. Fear
right.
the Lord.
That's right. You can't get complacent and stagnant, man, because you talk about I'm gonna get it next week, man. The next second ain't promised to you, man.
Right.
The Lord could take you out in a millisecond, man.
1,000 ways to die.
Yeah. You talking about next week, man. It might not even be no fucking next week, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
You'll be up 5 minutes from now. Lord.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, there's Jakes that just dropped dead.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just like those movies, like brother said. Those movies, like brother said, they take those movies and they take it from the scripture. Look at Avatar, man. Wasn't no Avatar, they was just pulling the plug and motherfuckers was just dropping, man.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shah, that's how he do. Whenever he ready for your number to come up, man,
That's it.
that's it.
Soul came right up out of
Out of here, man.
it. Gave up the ghost.
Well, might turn you into a homosexual,
Yeah. Oh,
like he did Homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made him shave his beard,
That's crazy.
you know?
Fun
and
dip.
made him have a penny lover. That Lionel Richie and shit. Hey, he was in the hotels and shit. And his trainee bailed him out of the trainee lover. Used that penny to bail him out of the hotels and shit, man.
Man.
You know?
Right. No, this this is Isaiah 13 and 9. This is Isaiah 13 and 9. It say, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger."
The day of the Lord come both cruel and with fierce anger, man. So I mean, some people say the Lord is love, and that's love, man. He coming back to cleanse this place, man. He going him and with the death angels, man, and the elect. We gonna come running through like on Birth of a Nation, man, slaying.
Right.
Chariots gonna come through with them beams, burning shit up. The missiles hitting, all that, man. All that, man.
It's gonna be a time like no other.
Yeah, like no
right.
other.
Yep. It say to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
He gonna lay the land desolate, man. It ain't gonna be nothing here, man. It's gonna be here, but all signs of life, man. It ain't gonna be no sign of life, man. You ain't gonna see a rose growing out of the concrete. You ain't gonna see no ants. It's gonna be just here. It's just gonna be a place, man. Cause it gotta be cleansed, man. How much longer you want to keep waking up with goddamn sinus headaches, man?
Yeah.
How much longer you want to keep waking up, going to work when the woman over top you, man, telling you what to do, man?
Right.
Man, that ain't right, man. The man's supposed to be over the woman. The man don't supposed to be taking no orders from no woman, man.
That's right.
How much you want to wake up with the woman walking by you with bleached hair and shit, man?
Right.
Because she don't feel good about herself.
Looking like Simba.
Yeah.
Because if the woman hate herself, that's clear indication that she hates you.
That's
right.
And her children.
That's right.
Our women hate their children, man.
Yep.
Right.
They hate themselves.
You're right. Not to get off top because we gotta bring the scriptures out. I was on the train after I got off work going to my car. You know, the nigga woman was on there with her child or whatever. She was moving around a little bit. She like, stay still. Then she just slapped the shit out of her.
Dang.
Just slapped the shit out of her.
Was it a boy?
It was a girl.
Oh, damn.
They don't give a shit.
She gonna be the next hooker. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm gonna say that scripture speaking of Auschwitz,
Yeah.
guarding against our young ones.
Come.
Yeah.
Come.
Cause it's children period now. It's not even just boys anymore.
Yeah.
But they real hard on them boys, though.
They real hard
Yeah.
on boys, but now it's starting to turn to just children period.
But check this out, the little girl looked just like her. So just like what the brother said, they hate themselves. She see her and the little girl. That's why she slapped the shit out of
That's
her.
all right. In that day when they had a grill out and they squeeze the lighter fluid on, they gonna be taking a little girl's legs and roasting and throwing some salt on it. and
What I
eating
could,
it.
what I could do to make this shit taste like steak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it happened in the past, so everything happened in the past.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was in the 70 AD, but it's
Yeah.
gonna come back.
Hold
Yeah.
up though. This happened a couple of years ago because they try to say the woman had that post-traumatic stress syndrome. She put a baby in the oven and baked it.
Yeah. I
There
remember
was
that.
another
Yeah.
one. They put her child in the microwave.
Microwave.
Yeah,
that's
yup.
what
But they're allowed to do that because they're not held accountable. Now you got women going around talking about they rape men. But if a man sit up there and say, hey, we rape women,
He'd be
man,
locked up.
that police would roll up on the curve,
Yeah.
he'd hop the curve, 1044, arrest these niggers.
I made a video about the lady. She posted up on the internet, right? And they came to her house. She had posted something just on her, and the CIA had came right to her house
See that?
off a comment.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're gonna be doing that too.
I knew a guy was locked up. He got locked up because he threatened his child's mother.
Yeah.
He told her on the phone, I'll kill you, bitch. You can't even say, now on the jobs, you can't even tell a woman she look pretty.
No,
It's sexual harassment.
no, you can't even say baby.
Yeah, but then they can look at you because you're not going to say shit.
Yeah.
And say, yeah, your hair is cute. I like your hair. But nobody going to say that's sexual harassment,
Right.
though.
Shit, a man
Hey,
gonna try and
Jake
fuck.
got to stand up
a lot.
and twist that shit back around, man. Jake got to tell these women they out of fucking order, man.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Watch when that government really shut down. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Them DJs gonna raise up. Bitch, you don't fucking know me.
Come on.
All Jake got to do is treat the bitches like that. If they want to be like that, go buy a fucking hooker. And we
Yeah.
ain't saying do that because that's, look, they talk about buying hookers. But look, man, if you're putting all your strength into a woman, you're not going to do, it's not going to work well because the state has put their strength into a woman.
Yep.
So you're fucked. What you going to do? You go marry a woman, you get in an argument, she kicks you out, she takes the child, kick you out, and she got your house with another Fruit Loops General Mills nigga up in your house eating cereal and shit.
On top of that,
In your bed.
gonna get at least 25% of your income because
Yup.
you laid the seed up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's just the American way, man.
And alimony.
Yeah. So that's 50%. Now, literally, you in a famine because you gotta get you a room and you can't afford to eat. You gotta eat rice and shit and noodles.
And that's totally against the scriptures. You know?
Man, I'll be fucking homeless. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't getting a damn thing from me. I ain't got a damn job. You can't do shit. You know? But then you gotta work though.
Yeah,
you
them
know?
motherfuckers, they get
It's a
slick.
trap.
They
Yeah.
no, they slick. You don't get a job, we got a work program for you. Come on, you gotta come in, show effort.
I'm mentally ill. I can't do a damn thing.
That was it on that precept.
Women
I'm
think,
going to therapy, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
women think they can do whatever they want. Watch until that day. They can't do anything.
Yeah, that's why we prophesying that, man. And you see everybody walking up and down the street like nothing happening. But when that government shutdown happened, now the bitches, before you go to the store, the bitches looking up to you. Now the shit open back up, bitches gonna look at you like, yeah, what now, nigga?
They roll
Yeah.
their
I
eyes
ain't got
again.
shit to say to you.
My money hit my account 5 o'clock, nigga. I'm 1,000 there.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
you.
That goes to show you when the Lord pulls the plug on this place, they're gonna minute the Lord, man.
And then we're going to start laughing at them.
Yep.
They back to mugging again.
They back to the mugging
Yeah,
shit
and
again,
rolling
you
their
know?
eye.
Gone.
You know? I don't know who made the sacrifice, but
No, not for that.
Oh, hell no.
I love my brothers too much to even put that on any of them.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Fuck that.
Yeah, verse 10. It say, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The stars of the heaven and the constellations ain't gonna get a lights. Why they ain't gonna get a lights, man? Because the missiles the missiles in the chariots gonna cloud the sky. You ain't gonna be able to see it, man. All that's gonna intertwine and deal with the destruction of Babylon, and we're not just talking about Babylon, aka America. All these other wicked ass places gonna be destroyed too. You gotta use discernment, man. It's not gonna just be America, man. Open up your mind, man.
there's gonna be other little places gonna get hit. As far as the world economy it's not gonna just be America, the whole world economy is gonna crash. But America is gonna be the one that's getting destroyed in various other places on the outer coast.
Right.
Read that again out.
Oh yeah, it's lucky.
Because that goes a little bit deep too.
Yeah.
What the brother just
Oh,
read.
No, that was
That was you reading. Go ahead.
It's verse 10. It say, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
Yeah, that's going twofold because you got the so-called white man and his power structure. You know, at Hollywood and all that shit.
Yeah.
There's not going to be no media rolling around in America in that day. You know, when that bitch is destroyed, his power structure is going to be brought low. You know, that light represents, remember Lucifer. The light,
Right.
you know?
Because they got the influence over
They got the influence. So the so-called white man, he's got a different kind of power on the left-hand side. That's why he can print money and give it to you. So everything is going to crash. That's when the so-called white man is going to run into those caves, back into those mountains to try to flee that iron sword. That also precepts the Job, the 20th chapter, where Esau's going to try to flee that iron weapon because the stars of the world is not going to give light. But the brother is right, because when a nuclear missile hit, it's going to be darkened. You know, that's when everybody going to know America is finished. That also precepts the Revelation. What is it, 18? You know, and 20.
When we get it.
No, you got, you know. Keep going on that.
There was a thing a couple years ago. I can't remember where it was. It wasn't California. It probably was in California, but it was like this. They had a dash cam and people, the police dash cam. They was running in there and saving people, but it was nothing but smoke and fire just everywhere. They couldn't see shit.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know?
a fire ain't no joke, man.
Yeah,
No.
I mean it was a whole town, and this shit was smoke and fire, and everybody said, "Man, that's scary." And I'm like, okay, you say this scary, but you the most proud motherfucker out here.
Right. Right.
You know? But that's all, you know, they'll see. You know, it looked like something off a movie for real. You know? Continuing on, they say the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause their light to shine. Right? So the sun shall be darkened in his going forth. That means they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna continue on. You know? So instead of going forward, it's like the sun going down on their, it's like kind of like the sun going down on their raft, like it's not going to continue on. You know? That's you know, that's gonna continue on. Verse 11, it say, and I will punish the world for their evil.
He gonna punish the world for his evil, man. That's talking about the 2/3 in these heathen nations, man. There's all kind of evil going on. You got all this with the heathens taking up this money, oppressing Israel. You got Israel, well, through the spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahshua made it like that for us to be sitting up here killing each other, wanting to eat these abominable foods, this homosexuality, this feminism and all this, man. The Lord going to destroy all these people for that, man.
Right. The chip.
Oh, yeah, and most importantly, the chip, the water.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The microchip, RFID.
Yeah.
People don't know. They think we're talking about a potato chip.
Oh yeah, gone. and that's a major prophecy, man.
Woody Harrelson. Yeah.
That's a major prophecy, man. With this thing right
Woody
here.
Allen. That's a major prophecy. Yep.
With this evil, this another one of Satan's devices right here.
That's right.
You know, with this government shutdown and all these things going on, man.
Yep.
This gonna be next, man. This is the next phase, man.
Yep.
The government already softened you up, man. He took your comfort away from you. Now y'all gonna be willing to get anything to survive, man. And it ain't no coming back from this, man. And I'm glad the brother brought that out about this RFID microchip, man. You know, cause it's no coming back from that. Matter of fact, Revelation 13-16.
That's a good point. This is the year of Karagma, because when you go to Romans 16-17, when the scripture says mark them that cause division, that mark in Romans it goes from the Greek word which means skopeo. Okay? Then you got mark in Ezekiel 9, which means mark from exemption. So you got mark. All those marks are different.
Right.
Also, the English language is so messed up, man.
Just like that other night with me and you, the word witch.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
witch.
yeah, witch.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
when you get sandwich, you know how you got witch.
Yep.
Witch.
Yeah.
But sandwich, you cut out the saying, which is W-I-C-H. It's like,
like
it's
witch.
3 different witches.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 words
No.
that mean the same.
It's spelled different.
Spelled
Spell the same.
Spelled the same.
Sometimes they spell the same.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't spell the same,
But sound.
and they sound the same and have different meanings.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But that's what you call you got homonyms and homographs. You know, that's the
got a
English
question?
language.
And homosexual.
Yeah, he got a question.
Homonyms
Where
and
can he find the little fruit boys at?
Where you buy the plugins?
What you say?
Where you buy the plugins?
The sex store.
Go ahead, I'll bring it up.
Revelations 13-16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand
Pause for a minute.
or in.
Hold on for a minute. And that's he causes all, poor and great. What it say? Bring that out again.
Yeah, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor,
Small and great, rich and poor. That's talking about everybody.
free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
And
Now, can I say something?
Yeah.
That you got people get tricky and say, see, if you're not supposed to take the chip, why you say cause of all? Because that's not talking about the elect. And some non-elect. There's going to be some people, Edomites that ain't going to take that chip, man.
Come.
But John the Revelator saw it as when he says all, he's talking about the majority of the people, the masses of the people.
Come.
Right.
Just to clear that up.
Come. Right. Yeah, but
Read it again.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Yeah. Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
all small and great. People of small stature and great stature.
Rich and poor.
Rich and poor. If you got a large abundance of money, or if you just a little like us, poor.
Yeah. Or in prison.
Yeah, or in prison.
Well, no, it
ain't bond yet. Yeah.
Free and bond.
Free and bond if you're free to walk through the inner harbor, or if you're in bondage up Central Bookings.
Yeah. Also, that free and bond. I don't mean to.
No.
You're right.
No.
You're right. That free and bond, you're gonna have people who want to try to be off the grid. See, because you're bonded to this society.
Right.
Everything is under bonds. You're gonna have people who work self-employed, who are so-called free from this society. That's gonna wind up taking that chip too.
Right.
But also people who are locked up,
Right.
bonded by the state.
Right.
Because we all bonded, really.
Right.
Which means bonds go back to a form of insurance.
Our birth certificate. That's it.
Yeah, that's a bond. Yeah, you're gonna have people like, no, I ain't with that. You know. Go ahead, brother.
Yep. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
To receive the mark, man, and that mark is talking about the mark of the beast, man.
Yeah.
It's all in the media, man. If you don't know what this is, man, you just sleep with your eyes open.
Yeah.
Here, I believe it's in Minnesota. It was a company last year that the whole company, they paid for them to get it. The microchip, they trying to make it like it's a thing of luxury, man, but it's a thing of destruction, man.
And cool.
Yeah, like it. I don't have to have cash.
Yeah.
I got the chip though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kid Boo.
Yeah.
Also, again, we got to get technical in that topic, because when it says forehead, people were like, well, who gonna take the time to get a hole drilled in that forehead and get a chip? You're gonna have people who have mental issues, and some people gonna get it under the skin, where they can just walk in. You see the IBM commercial? They just walk in and they don't pay for shit because it's scanners that read them.
Right.
Well, technically, I mean, I'm glad you said that, because with these phones and all that stuff, they got that retina, and they try to go with the eyes,
that, yeah.
and you could just scan your face.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You're linked in. You
Yeah.
might even have some contact lenses you put in. Who knows? But you know that they're going to do it. But they might even. They saw that movie of Virtuosity with Denzel and the other guy.
Can't remember his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name. But they put that chip in his head.
and all
That first purge, you know, that contact lens.
the last purge.
Well, no, but it's called first.
Yeah.
But they
That's
had
what
the
I'm pulling up for
contact
me.
lenses, and it was like a form of the RFID. chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can monitor
Monitor
your
everything.
location. They was watching you and all that. So man,
And it's a little chip. So if they put it under your skin on your hand, they can put it under your skin on your fucking forehead.
right,
Yeah.
And you know, Jake loved tattoos and shit. You know.
right. Yeah, I mean,
They already getting tattoos in the middle of their,
Yeah.
Exactly.
eyebrows and all that.
John the Revelator, what he saw, and you got Jake. I did videos on that, and they said, how because what's that guy named, that preacher that said he didn't know what the mark of the beast was?
Jenkins.
Geno Jenkins. And them people, I had to do a response because a lot of people said them prophets didn't know. Well, the prophets didn't know what the fuck they were seeing.
Yeah.
With them prophets are back, reincarnated, telling you what they saw. It wasn't ready for them to see it at that time. John the Revelator didn't know what a mark of the beast was, man.
come.
He didn't know no RFID chip that was what it's going to be.
Basically, they was writing down what they saw, what they were just saying.
When you see it, write it in the book.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
And then not even just that, you know, John the Revelator, he got the revelation for that a long time ago. The way of speaking is totally different. So even when you go into how it was translated, it man, y'all just fucking
well,
niggas,
John
man.
the Revelator didn't really know. He didn't know what a chip was.
Yeah,
Right.
He just had to explain it the closest way he could.
Right.
at
To
that
see it,
time.
right.
Like Ezra, you know, when he saw the glittering sword, he didn't know that was a missile.
Right.
You know, like what the when you got guys that say bread in the Bible has nothing to do with meat, but when you go to Second Ezra, it says how they're spoiling each other in the grocery stores because of lack of bread. Bread is not the only thing in a grocery store.
And then
Right.
was talking about Oswald's white top, split top wheat bread.
Yeah, wheat bread and shit. You know, Jenkins just bugged the hell out.
Then back then, it ain't like we ain't even have car. It wasn't cars in the
No.
ancient world. So if you would have saw a car, he probably would have wrote down chariot.
Right,
But
right,
it's
right.
a whole car, you know.
He said them that trust in Egypt because they on horses and chariots, man.
Yeah,
You know, they look at these things like chariots.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, brother. You were still
Yeah.
speaking?
No, we switching.
Okay, go ahead. I'll go ahead and talk. Yeah, man.
Oh, you can,
You know?
you can continue on that.
Hey, you want to know?
Okay.
You want to know what's going on?
Yeah, you can finish up.
Of course you don't.
Sorry. You can finish up.
They never do. They want to keep going. Nobody wants to hear what we're talking about. What we're protesting
God damn. Baby,
or
baby
professing.
Oh,
Who's speaking here?
Mammoth. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
baby
right.
mammoth over there.
said,
Yeah, let him
Where?
finish right over here.
yeah. Revelations, verse 17, chapter 13, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yeah, can you repeat that, Salaki?
Yeah. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast.
Yeah, so you can't buy or sell without that chip, man. So my question is for guys that say that the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip, how you gonna buy, sell, or trade spiritually? Okay, if it's not the chip, then what is it? Then you say you're not going to take the chip. So what exactly is the mark of the beast? You know, how exactly you going to how exactly you going to buy, sell, or trade spiritually? You can't. They say you can. By how? I don't know how you can buy, sell, or trade spiritually. I can't go up in that store and say, "Hey, I got some spiritual money right here," and not give them shit. I'm a spiritual man. I want this and that. You know, I can't do that.
I want this spiritual microwave.
Hey, I want to spiritually buy this microwave without some money. How you gonna do that? They gonna lock your dumb ass up, man. You can continue.
Okay. Or the number of his name. Here is the wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man,
Yeah,
and his number is 666.
yeah. When you look at that's going on to the barcode too. When you look at the barcode, when you look at barcodes, it's 3 little lines on there, three bolded lines right there, and it stands for 666. Right here, yup.
Show it on the sign. It's on the sign. It's on
Is
the
it?
sign.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
66.
Well, yeah, right here. Yup.
On the bag.
Yeah, that's it right here. Yep. That's on everything. You know, 666, and that's going onto the barcode. When you take that chip, you have a big ass barcode on you. You know, it's like a tattooed barcode on you. You know, when you take the chip, right? You under more. You know how we under control by Esau right now. Well, not technically. You know, it's all up to the Lord. But right now, we you know, Jake is slaves. Even Edomites are former slaves right now, man.
Right.
You know, and Jake just don't understand that. I'm not a slave. Go ahead. Okay. All right. Well, why do you got a social security card, man? A social security number. Why is his name always in caps? So you take the chip, you more of a slave than you already was. You know? And then you just selling your soul, man. You just giving Esau, you just giving yourself over to Esau at that point. You know? They can do whatever the hell they want with you. You know? If you ain't doing right, they'll release that, I think that's called cyanide.
Yep.
You know? And you just drop dead, man. Because you ain't doing what Esau tell you to. You know? You being Esau's little boy, man.
All right.
You know? But you know, our people, they gonna want it. You know? Our people gonna want to take it. You know? Look at what the government shutdown did. That little bit of time, man. You know? That little bit of time really messed people up. You know? And now that it's a pathetic 3 week, you know how fast 3 weeks go by? America's pathetic, man. A 3 week agreement? Not 3 months? You know? America's pathetic, man. For real. You know, and so are our people. You know? Our people just stupid as shit. Now everybody all happy, like you said, brother. Everybody all happy because it's a 3 week agreement. Now these bitches back to mugging and shit. You know? Well, we let them do that. You know, because it's up to the Lord. You know? But these people obviously don't have fear of the Lord. You know? We gonna get the scriptures. Give Proverbs 1:20.
All right, it's Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets.
Yep.
She crieth in the chief's place
Yep.
of concourse,
Yep.
in the openings of the gates.
Yep. Keep going.
In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And as she is not talking about a fucking woman, man. Okay? So we're considered as the Lord's woman. You know? That she is talk about the elect. You know?
Could the word woman mean servant.
Right, and we're the Lord's servants. You know? That she ain't talking about no fucking woman, cause ain't no woman gonna be out here prophesying like we do, man. Like men do. And I'm talking about real men do, man.
When you go into the Apocrypha, the word wisdom is parabolic for a woman. You know, and that woman, the word wisdom it means Sophia. Well, that's the name for wisdom. I believe that's Greek or probably the Hebrew. But it's Sophia. You know? And that's what the wisdom is just likened this to a woman. You know, so when we look at us as men getting into these scriptures,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Because this is like our women, this book.
Exactly, yeah. This is definitely like, yeah, God. Cause this gives us wisdom, you know? We pray for wisdom as well, you know? Cause ain't no average Jake out here going to get the scriptures, man. You know? That's why you got guys out there that say John 10:10 is not talking about it can't go to Esau. Now Esau's not a destroyer. You know? When the bread is mentioned in the scriptures. I read something on bread with the word bread Thursday at live stream, and it was talking about the getting the wisdom of the scriptures, the food of the food, the scriptures, you know. But bread all of a sudden can't have two different meanings. That means that guys don't have wisdom of the scriptures. That means they bugging out. You know?
because right now what we doing is we giving out bread right now.
We giving out bread right now.
Spiritual bread.
Yep, that's
the
right.
Scriptures talk about that there's going to be a famine of the word.
That's right. Yeah, God. Yeah.
Because this is the meal right now.
So if it was famine of the word, how come bread is mentioned? You know? How come the word famine is mentioned? You know? That's crazy, man. Cause we feeding ourselves and we giving out bread. Like you know how people get set up the food pantries like the schools. They set up food pantries. Well, this is the spiritual food pantry right here. You know?
I got a scripture for you, because you said that, right? This is the book of Ezekiel 3 and 1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel.
And that's so. Or is that talk about a hamburger roll? Or is that talk about a hot dog roll?
Oh no! He picked the Bible up. You know,
and eat it and shit, you know. You know, roll it up to a roll.
Put some salt and pepper ketchup
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
car. You know,
Season up the scriptures.
flavor it up, spice it up.
Spice it up, season it up,
Yeah.
and then eat it. It gets sparked.
Yeah.
Like all the shows where they grab a book. They grab an ordinary book, they shove it inside of their head or
Yeah, like,
eat it.
yeah.
They think they get sparked.
Right. So we out here eating and then going out there opening up the Bible and teaching while we eat
And
and
you
shit.
know that they back then, like they didn't have the Bible like how we did. They
Con.
actually had rolls.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They actually had rolls. So
Yeah,
they had
so-
to take that whole
so we eat the
that
roll.
whole roll and just
And swallow the shit, right? And then obtain the knowledge of the scriptures because we swallowed the roll. Jake's stupid, man. You know? Jake is stupid. You know? Keep hit the water. You know?
hey, let me finish.
Oh,
this.
there's more coming.
It says so, Ezekiel 3:2. It says, so I opened my mouth and he caused me to eat the roll. The Lord forces out his throat, right?
Yeah, God.
It says, and he said unto me, son of man, cause your belly to eat.
Yeah.
You can't cause your own stomach to eat.
Yeah, because Jake, like I said, even average Jake out here think that may be talking about a roll and shit, man.
Yeah.
And the Lord forced the roll down his fucking throat and shit, man.
Actually, a cold,
Oh yeah, he ate a book.
a cold cut salami and have a roll. Put some bologna in it. Bologna, what some people say it. And it's that and you eat it, you get smart, get knowledge from the scriptures.
Yeah, you know, like I said, average Jake out here, even in the churches, you know, they just, you know how niggas like to eat. You know, niggas love to eat, and that they, you know, guys actually think that's something about a roll, man. You know,
That's because guys are carnal.
guys are very carnal. You know,
Some scriptures are speaking, you know, literal, and some scriptures are figurative.
well, parables.
Parables.
You know, that's why I mentioned the other week mysteries. Guys people don't understand the mysteries because the Lord didn't give it to them.
The Bible,
know?
the truth in the Bible is not for everybody.
That's right. Keep going on that.
If I can finish it.
Oh,
up.
you want okay? There's more on that.
It says, fill your bowels with this roll that I give you. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as sweet as honey for sweetness.
Right. So a book tasted like honey. Now, you know, you took a roll, put some honey in that shit.
Yeah.
And then the Lord forced it down his throat, and he said it tasted sweet as honey. Guys actually think that bullshit.
Well, where's
man.
the lentils?
Where's the lentils? You know, he put the roll in the pot. He added the pottage. You know, he put the pottage there. He added the lentils to the roll. Shit. You know, that's crazy, man. You know, that's crazy.
The golden roll that tastes as sweet as honey.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
exactly.
more on that.
No.
Okay, go on. Keep
I
going.
actually think that.
You know, Jake is stupid, man.
It says, and the scorners delight in their scorning.
Scorners do delight in that scorning. You know, you see the bullshit they be saying on the comment board, and they just, you know, they delight in that stuff. You know, they don't feel sorry for that, and they're not supposed to, and we don't want them to. You know, the Lord don't want them to. More importantly, you know, they doing their job. They feel they're doing their role, man. Okay.
Oh, what roll you talking
Yeah,
about?
well, yeah.
Dinner roll?
The dinner.
Good point.
God.
It says, and fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. You know, when you got guys out there that say that have like head covers, and now if it's you know they teach that you don't need a beard. They shaving their mustaches and shit like that.
Again, face up,
Yeah, just
shaving their mustache.
just having a clean face, and we say, you know, you motherfuckers going off, right?
Well,
What they got to say? They try to fire back, you know, with all types of with all types of craziness, right? And they hate knowledge.
They don't love themselves either. They love America. You know?
They don't they're not proud of their natural look.
Yeah.
That's being of a woman, man. Cause women today are not proud of their natural look. You know, you gotta eat it. You know what's sad though? Jake is supposed to be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans supposed to be the greatest people on the planet. When even Edomites are more proud of their natural look. You know,
Huh?
That's how messed up the Lord. That's how much the Lord bugged us out.
This
You know,
part
as a
explains
people.
the rest.
And you in the truth, you far more worse than a regular 2/3. That nigga that walked by here with that super sharp beard, he's not worse than a guy in the truth doing that shit.
Oh, now they shaving their faces and mustaches too?
I just mentioned
They
that.
say they ain't mustard.
I just mentioned that. Yep. So now they just having this clean, bold face, and nothing's wrong. You know, you supposed to be in the scriptures, right? You're supposed to know the scriptures, right? And so it's supposed to be so intellectual and so deep, right? And try to change up the doctrine to even save Esau, and you know you being effeminate and you doing shit like that. You far more worse than an Edomite, man. You even worse than an Edomite, really.
I got the definition
Well-
of scorner.
Well, they said Jeremiah 5:28 said they surpassed the deeds of the wicked.
And that's what they doing.
They're worse than Esau, man.
Because Esau can't sin. He's a sin any goddamn way. Edomites are going to be Edomites. When you come in this thing, you're supposed to be a soldier for the Lord. A soldier for the Lord ain't worried about trying to make yourself look pretty. Because you don't know whether you're going to die today or tomorrow. You know? When you look back at ancient time, they was proud of the way they look, man. You know? Women too. You know? But when you go out there fighting, right? You're not at that moment, you're not worried about the way you look. When you about to die and you starving and you really worried about the way you look, you got your phone out trying to and you starving and shit, you dying, you know? You catch disease, you dying, you really worried about the way you look?
We're right. We had to fight. We're not in our glory right now, man.
Come on.
That's why King Solomon said, "I am black and comely."
Right. We supposed to be as perfect as Yahweh, try to be as perfect as Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Shah,
That's
really.
what we come out here for. We're supposed to be representatives
Or women.
of Yahweh. Shem
Yeah, you didn't see Yahweh Shah taking a razor to his beard and shaving that shit off, man.
Let me look in the water and get that shine. Let me see.
Yahweh Shah
You
ain't
get
do
the
nothing.
reflection off the water and shit.
Yeah, Yahweh
you know?
Shah ain't do nothing like that. You didn't see. You don't see that. You know, men of the Lord don't do that. But that's how you know who's men of the Lord, who ain't.
Well, you got the definition, Scorner?
Yeah.
Come on.
The definition for scorner, right? It means a person who expresses contempt or disdain for someone or something, and that contempt or disdain means you don't have no respect for how another person feels. You know, you only going off of your own vain opinion.
That goes in the Romans, the first chapter, when it says implacable. That's those guys, man. You know?
And that's come on. Continue on this.
Okay. The Lord is going to explain the rest of it for this part.
Oh.
Alright, it says, "Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you."
Yeah, come on. And when you look at the word reproof, that goes back to what it said. The fools hate knowledge. They don't like reproof. They don't like rebukes. They don't like none of that. You know, they always think they right. They hate that. You know, but it said, "Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you." Right? You know, the Lord's going to set all that shit straight.
It ain't even about them always being right, because they just feel like you ain't right. You know?
Oh, that's Jake.
Some
That's-
Jake just look at the person that's delivering the message.
Yeah.
You ain't right. No, gonna tell me something and you ain't living right, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Or I
that's Jake. You know, that's Jake.
yeah.
When
word-
Edomites.
That word reprove really goes back to be ashamed.
Right. Well, niggas ain't ashamed. They can't. They got too much pride with them. You know, and that pride is the beginning of destruction. I believe there's a scripture that say that.
Yeah, pride go before destruction.
Pride go up before destruction. That's it. I
But
can't remember.
they'll
what
do
which
that
one was.
when they on the job. Either might their manager or somebody tell them some shit.
Or Khazar. They got Khazar bosses.
Well, that's all right.
Telling
Well,
them
well,
shit.
well. But it said, "I will pour out my spirit upon you." What's part of that? When this place started folding, right? Cause you know how Jake loved getting on the white man, banging their staffs up against the ground and shit. You know, curse out the white man. You know, the white man is the devil. The white man is this. The white man is that. But when the white man you keep playing around with the Lord, the Lord gonna put the spirit on them Edomites to roll up on you niggas and kill you, man. You know, and really mess you up, man. May not kill you, but really fuck you up, man, for real. And that may be a Jake. You know?
And they think it's a white boy, it's a Jake.
It's a Jake. That Jake turned around like, what? What the fuck you call me?
Spin kick your ass so hard, your beard and your fro still sitting there. And you laying on the ground and shit, man. With the lineup and shit. Like the cartoon and shit, man.
God damn.
Go ahead.
God. Yeah, they got a fro, but what about the beard?
You know goddamn well they coming down here with these cameras and shit.
Why did he keep looking at the camera and shit?
Yeah, and then come back, act like he ain't looking at it, but he turning it. He recording the whole damn time, man.
Yeah, that's.
They want to take a picture. What the fuck you need a camera for the corner bakery cafe for, man? You know what the hell you doing, man?
Yeah. Come on. No, I'm just saying, you know, they come down here, you know, secretly record. They slowly pan the camera around and shit.
We're not ignorant of what?
Say his devices, yeah.
Yep.
Well, we let them record. I mean, what we gonna do about it, you know? They might as well just take the picture. Shit.
And that's just frustration. That's a scare tactic. Because they let them know, because that's the devil. To let them know, yeah, I'm on your ass. Well, we're not carnal. They're carnal men.
Right.
That's why we say the chip. They try to say the chip is spiritual. Okay. How the hell is that when the devil is a carnal man?
I literally, when you was over there, I mentioned the chip.
Yeah.
You know, he was finishing up on that scripture too.
Go ahead, brother.
No, I was saying earlier. He was finishing up on that scripture too, and it said 666. How is 666 spiritual, man? You know,
when you break down Revelation 17, when that loosely translates to 666. You know?
Right. But like you said, Esau's not spiritual.
Nope.
You know, if they were so spiritual, they wouldn't need cameras. You know, they wouldn't even need none of this. You know? But then you got guys that say, going back, you got guys that say, I'm not taking the chip, but the chip ain't the R5, I mean the mark of the beast. Yeah. Well, what the hell is it then?
well, they say Christianity or whatever.
Well, it's whatever.
You had a precept out?
Yeah, come on.
Then you can come back to this one.
Romans 10:1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved.
Yeah, I didn't say I don't think it said everybody, you know. But
even a God that claims to know the truth, like this. Who claims to know that they Israel and stuff like that, you know, you will hope that, okay, we wake all of our people up, but all of our people ain't gonna wake up.
That's right.
You know?
Right. What would be the point? What would be the point of an elect if everybody were to wake up?
Yeah, but really that scripture is still talking about all, you know, when you go deep into it, it's all, how Apostle Paul said all Israel shall be saved. They're gonna die and then they're gonna be delivered.
Right.
How they're gonna get delivered by being reincarnated.
Yeah, our people still special, we just fucking stupid.
Bugged out.
Well, Yahweh shall say, forgive them, they know not what they do.
Right.
That was the ultimate sacrifice for all of Israel, eventually.
Yeah.
So even the ones that hate us now, at the end of the day, we still love them in a sense, because we don't love them like that, but we love them for the fact that, hey, they're going to be brothers and sisters in the kingdom. But right now, we love the brothers even in our doctrine that brothers may not like one another, but you still love them.
Yeah. If I can say this, Israelite, right, that's pushing some black conscious bullshit. We
love nobody like that.
But if an Israelite like those guys out there,
No. But the Lord set them up to do that.
Yeah.
Because somehow we got to be delivered up. So somebody has to pull that card to do that. push that envelope. And those guys are set up to push the envelope.
We need somebody to debate the doctrine against.
Yeah.
Be the opposition.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little bit more.
And all that, and the main thing they still do, when it comes down to it, is still GMS. All right, go ahead, brother.
It says, "For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness."
When you be ignorant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua's righteousness, that's using the Bible for for a fan base, you know, and try to gather worldly followers, and try to justify what you your wickedness, you know. That's being ignorant of Yahweh Shem Yahushua's righteousness, man. He gave Israelites the Bible to learn from, you know, and condemn wickedness.
That's right.
Not to justify your wickedness, not to gain a fan base, you know,
or to try to get super paid off of the
or
Bible,
try to get
man.
super paid off the Bible. You got guys out there that do that, you know,
Lining up.
try to justify lining up, which I don't know where in the world in the scriptures it justifies lining up and shaving your beard.
But you gotta
It's all
understand.
throughout the scriptures that say not to.
I mean, you gotta understand these are reprobates back in the reincarnation. They have to. Can somebody give me Philippians 1:13 real quick?
If I could make a quick point about the money, you
Yeah.
know, because when we send up money and types and stuff like that, when we gather a collection, that's for all the brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if a brother may fall or end up losing their job or something like that, we can look out for the brother, man. You know,
Right.
because it's already fucking hard out here, man. You know, a brother may come into this thing with a super record, man. You know, he may not be able to get a job. You know, or maybe on child support or some other shit, man. But guys want to hold on to their money and just be selfish, man. But it's all about the law, though, right?
It's a worldly.
You said Philippians 1:13.
1:13, yeah.
We're in a selfish society where even brothers don't want to look out for brothers. Even biological brothers, you see it right now. Even biological brothers don't look out for each other no more.
Salaki.
They'll rat their brother.
Salaki, they got that niggard spirit on.
Yeah. Let's get that also in Matthew 10:35.
Yeah.
You know,
You said Philippians 1:13.
1:13, I think. It's either 3 or 13. Go ahead.
You talking about many brethren wax cold, or not confident, but
13, I think.
13. Let me see. I'm gonna read it. It says, "So that my bonds in Yahweh are manifest unto me." Hold on. Salaki. It says, "So that my bonds in Yahweh are manifest in all the palace, and in all other places,
Yeah.
and many of the brethren, and the Lord waxing confident by my bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear."
Right. That's not what I want. Try 3. It might be 3.
Come on, some indeed preach.
Yeah. It's 3.
No, it's 15.
Is it 15?
Yeah.
I didn't even get the 15. Okay.
It says, "Some indeed preach Yahweh, even of envy and strife."
Yeah, you got guys that's preaching Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah. Oh, you niggas, but then they line up their heads and they talk shit.
Shave their faces.
Shit, all kinds of crazy shit. Go ahead.
Like crazy.
And some also of goodwill.
Some of goodwill. Go ahead.
The one preach Yahweh
Yep.
of contention,
Yep.
not sincerely,
Right.
supposing to add affliction to my bond.
Right. So these guys are not set up. You got guys that speak in the name of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah to further wear out the prophets. They're wearing out the prophets. When the scriptures speak a lot about Esau, you gotta understand this Bible is really directed towards the Israelites. And this Bible is for correction and reproof and prophecy.
Like when somebody walks by and they try to group us in with all the other camps and stuff
It's
like
not
that.
the same.
Yeah.
They say we don't get on Esau enough.
Well, we ain't got to. For what? Esau get on themselves right now.
You
know?
get on Esau, then what?
Yeah.
The motherfucker still own the stock exchange and the stock market. He already knows he's a devil.
Other nations need their judgment as well.
They need their judgment as well. Hell, our people need to be judged. Shit.
So you get on. So the you get on Esau, right? You know, nothing but Esau. Where is that getting our people? Okay, yeah, we agree that Esau is a devil. You know, almost all Jake agree that Esau is a devil now. You know, but you're not telling them where they're wrong. You're only telling them where Esau's wrong. Look, Esau is a sin, so he can't go wrong. You know, he can't go wrong. He's
wrong.
He's wrong. He is wrong.
The scriptures
He's
in
the definition of wrong.
Hebrews the 12th chapter say he was rejected.
Yeah. So you getting on the white man. What about our people? What about the wickedness of our people? You know, you're not correcting our people.
Or the wickedness of yourself.
Or the wickedness of yourself at that.
You gotta examine yourself
before
man.
You get on anybody else.
Yeah.
You know?
The word profane means outside the temple.
Cause you gotta remember, you saying, well, am I being an Edomite right now?
I got scripture, right? Because you just said that, right?
Yeah.
John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do.
Exactly.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Oh, but they'll read that scripture and say, oh, that's the white man. They'll say that, won't they?
Yeah, they will. They will.
So really,
Not twofold, right?
all those scriptures you read, the so-called cut Esau, you're off. If John 10 is not speaking of Esau today, then all those scriptures you're reading to cut Esau, Yahushua wasn't talking to Esau then.
Talking to people that knew that they was Israelites.
So Paul went in, you know, in the churches and spoke to Edomites. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Yahushua spoke to Edomites.
Romans 15:4 says everything written aforetime was for our learning today.
This Bible was not even given to Edomites.
Right, so it's not for that. The Bible is for correction. You can't correct an Edomite.
Right.
Hey, you always say that the Lord always sends an example, right?
Every time.
The Lord sent the example of how we supposed to be followers.
Right.
You know, who we supposed to be following.
Yep.
You know? But finish it off. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Yep.
When he speaks a lie, he speaks of his own.
Yep.
But he is a liar and the father of it.
That's coons, man.
Father.
That is coons.
So when the scriptures talk about your den of thieves and robbers, they'll read that and say that's the white man. No, it start with you niggas first, man.
Yeah. Cause right now it's twofold. Yeah. You know, it could definitely go towards the white man. Yeah.
Of course.
But like you said, it starts with Jake first.
What did Peter say? Judgment shall begin with the house of Israel, man.
Right. So Edomites, we already know their fate. You know, but what about you? You know, some niggas all right when they say, hey, you can't blame the white man for everything. No, you can't. Just like you can't blame the nigga woman for everything. You know, most of that shit is on you. It's about prayer, and a lot of guys ain't praying. You know, that's why they bug out like that, because you know they don't pray and they don't have faith. They don't have fear of the Lord.
Well, it's a scripture in the book of Proverbs where it says, "He who turns his ear away from hearing the law of the Lord, even his prayers are abomination."
Right. So if you're going against the Lord and you praying, Yahweh Shemiah Shah, you know, that's an abomination unto you. You know, that's like committing adultery, man. You know, in fact, worse.
Technically playing with the Lord.
Hey, you got guys, yeah, like you say, you got guys out here that just think the Lord is a joke. You got guys out here that think this is just a show. But when they come into this thing, you know, and they figure out, oh shit, that's harder than I thought. That's when they start bugging out and want to go do their own thing, where they just fall out completely. You just don't hear from them no more. You know? You know, they see it on camera. They look on camera, right? On this camera, it's completely different from you know, from the rest. You know, off camera, it's completely different, man. You know, you just don't know. It's about for guys who are looking, you know, at these camps and think it's all fun and games until when they come into this thing, they figure out it's no joke. You know, we have family abandon us for this truth.
That's right.
You know.
If I could get this, because you said you quoted, well, we was talking about how some people come into this truth, right, and they think that it's all fine and dandy, right?
Right.
This is James 2:19. It says, "You believe that there is one God. right? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, you do it well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Exactly. There you go. So yeah, keep on asking.
It says, but wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead?
Yeah, faith without works is dead. So hey, it may be looking like you know, on camera, hey, you know, it's all spiritual and shit like that. But you know, off camera, you're not faithful, man. You ain't, you know, cause the devils, when you come into this thing, demons are looking to attack you. You know, demons are looking to attack you. When you open this, when you first say the words Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, the demons look at you like, man, this motherfucker's a threat. Let's get him. And they see you ain't praying, you know, and them angels turning their back and letting these demons get to you. That's what bugs you out, you know.
Or when you come out here, right? You think that it's all about just going out on the highway and hedges. The cameras go off and you ain't doing no other videos.
You ain't doing no videos. You ain't doing nothing. You know. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't praying. You ain't studying. You ain't doing shit.
50 hours of work a day, and even that means hours in a day. You're doing 50 hours of overtime in one day.
Working for, you know, but your works for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is just not there. You know. You ain't, like I said, you ain't studying, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing for Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Continue on this scripture. Right. You know, in fact, start at 24.
All right, it says, because I have called and ye refuse.
And that's in the spirit, because I didn't even. Yeah, that's in the spirit. That's what we was just talking about.
How's the Lord calling?
Through his elect. You know, well, through the
you got
men, yeah.
iPhone 10, the Lord.
He FaceTiming.
Yeah, he FaceTiming. He FaceTiming some of these.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because that's in the spirit. You got guys out here that say, I woke up like Peter. You know, I woke up like Peter. The Lord beamed. The Lord beamed in front of me.
Yeah, he knocked you off the horse like that.
He knocked you off the horse.
Is it an iPhone 10 now?
You know,
yeah,
there's an iPhone 10
I don't
now.
keep up with that, so I
Them
don't
bitches
know.
explode on you anyway.
Well, maybe not now. Maybe they fixed the kinks.
I ain't go for that. I don't really deal with those.
Yeah, but I mean, but you got, like I said, you got guys out here that say, yeah, I woke up like I'm, you know, guys that think they Peter. You know, the Lord beamed in front of me and gave me the truth. Like Yahushua came down and beamed in front, you know, and say, look, my son, this is the truth. I'm going to show you all my secrets. Guys really think like that. You know?
Yes, my son.
Yeah. Like
well, hold on. So the Lord gave us a doctrine. The Lord gave them a doctrine. The Lord gave them a doctrine. The Lord gave somebody else a doctrine. And you mean to tell me all these doctrines the Lord is dealing with? Did Yahushua come down here and with the apostles and the disciples, and they had 50 different doctrines?
Absolutely not.
When Apostle Paul went and his men went, well, there are a whole bunch of different doctrines. Yes or no?
obviously not.
So today there's going to be a whole bunch of different doctrines? One doctrine. The Bible even say that. One doctrine, not doctrines.
And the truth of the matter is, we know what it takes to get that salvation, man. When Yahushua told Peter, I'll give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven, and he just, dingle some keys in front of him. I got some keys for you. Take these. You can go open up the kingdom of heaven with these keys.
I got apartments all over with all different doctrines. You go in 34C.
Scavenger hunt.
You go to 54A. The fuck out of here. He said, I am the door. That's the John 10, right? I am the door. Is it a bunch of revolving doors that's spinning all the time and shit? Jake is bugged the fuck out, man.
Yeah, continue.
All right, it says, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
Yep, stretched out my hand, no man regarded. That's really talk about Jake and the truth. Well, really, Jake out here. The Lord is stretching out His hand through us. And don't nobody want to stop and wonder what the hell is going on right after a government shutdown.
It used to
Inside
be
the government shutdown. Chill out.
It used to be a commercial or a song about it'd be like stop, look, and listen, and that's what you should be doing, man.
Yeah, stop
looking and listening,
stop
man.
looking and listening. Yeah, not stop looking and talking. You got guys that come up here and just think I'm just gonna over talk these guys. They say stop looking and listen. You know.
And then cause when this police shut down, you're gonna have people joining and then leaving. It's gonna be
It's gonna be more people leaving though.
It's gonna be stop, drop, and roll now.
From the fire.
Well, the Lord said it's
From the
going
fire,
to be in a short time. The Lord's going to bring a lot of people, His elect in.
Gone.
I'm pretty sure
It's more 2/3 than it is the elect. That's why there's gonna be a lot more people leaving than it is coming in.
I was thinking that was actually a smoke detector after I said that. But I bet when this place is getting destroyed, people gonna be getting that scared and they stop, freeze up, and they drop and roll. Like it's a fire and they start rolling around.
Well, you already know, even before the fire touch, the heat burn the skin. And you know you're gonna literally be rolling it even before the fire comes.
That's right.
Because if that missile hit, say a couple 100 miles away, we still gonna feel the heat before the fire comes.
Yeah.
It's gonna have your eye sockets burning out. Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to breathe.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Just continue.
That'll be funny. But ye have set a knot on my counsel, and would none of my reproof.
Yep.
And
Keep going.
if I can say this regarding that, right? Because the counsel and the reproof is a part of that fire that you gotta go through too, man. You know, you rather have that spiritual fire on your ass than the fire that's going to be that cleansing agent that comes down and destroy you, man. You know, because that's what fire is supposed to be for, a clean cleansing agent, man. You know, so when somebody tells you to do something or try to get you in the right spirit of doing certain things, that's that fire, man. That's trying you, man. You know, because some people, like as we were saying earlier, they look at just the person that's speaking is wrong. Rather than that person that may be speaking, may be saying the right thing. You know, see when and Salakia.
What's going on with you, Esau? Hey, what's going on with you, man? White devil. Yeah, you are the white devil, man. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. That's good.
Right. When a scoffer says something, right? And they be like, okay, you may be saying the right thing. And we can probably pick up on it and clean up on it. But when we tell that scoffer why you ain't doing videos, they never do videos, right? That was just an example.
Go on. Yep. Yeah, keep going.
Okay. It says, I also.
Hey, the so-called white man going into slavery.
Yeah. Right.
Keep going.
Don't get scared.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
I will laugh at your calamity, man. When you niggas start fearing, man, when everybody out here really start fearing, the Lord's gonna laugh and we gonna laugh too. When these black, proud ass, crusty ass nigga women out here start fucking shaking their fucking boots and start shitting themselves in the fucking corner, we gonna be laughing, man. That's right. We gonna be laughing.
It's like the
when martial law kick off, and when the riots start happening, and when you niggas hiding under cars and shit hiding, we gonna be laughing at that.
That's right.
But these people out here just proud as shit. They walk about here like ain't shit happened.
They're gonna be wishing that God was on their side.
What's the first goddamn thing they say? Oh my God. When the Lord said he ain't gonna hear none of that bullshit, man. Now all of a sudden you want to believe in God?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you have faith and you a God-fearing person when something happened. When Katrina came, right? Everybody was praying, crying and praying.
Yeah, pray for praying.
Yeah, pray for these black ass nigga women, man. Walking up with their heads up and shit like this black old ass hag, man. You know? It's gonna be funny, man. For real, it's gonna be funny. You know? His servants gonna be laughing. His servants gonna be glad. You know? When people get slaughtered out here in the streets, you know? When a nigga get laid out and they throw out the Black Lives Matter signs, man, man, we ain't mourning for them niggas.
Yeah, but the police gonna be turned into they're gonna be militarized, man.
I don't know what was going on earlier as far as the ambulance and the fire trucks. We rejoice.
That's right.
This is the judgment of the Lord.
Yep.
What they call it, the National Guard?
The National Guard, yeah.
Them motherfuckers gonna be coming at y'all niggas too, man.
And niggas do be
We
scattered.
just had a riot, didn't we?
And it was they brought out National Guard. We went out to camp.
Yeah.
You know? And we saw them, you know, them trucks rolling by, you know, and we ain't look so crazy then. You know? That was a tank downtown, man. You think the Lord is playing around, man? You know? When we out here speaking, we speak through the scriptures. You know? And people just think, it's whatever. You know? Watch how many people gonna be running scared, man.
And when we speak through the scriptures, they think we're just talking about in the past, and they say the past is over. It's all about the future. This was written a long time ago, and what is it doing?
Prophecy,
having
man.
a future in it. It's, like you said, it's prophecy.
It's prophecy, you know? But keep going on that. You know, it said the Lord is going to laugh at your calamity, you know?
I will mock when your fear cometh.
You're going to mock where your fear comes. That's what I was just saying, you know? When that little incident was happening about the you know, the mocking of the little natives, you know, the you know what I'm talking about. That's Esau showing their true colors. That's what we've been telling you. You know?
Edomites got all type of weapons and shit, man.
Edomites got shit, man, that we ain't never even seen before.
Salaki, and when they show their true colors, when they got numbers.
When they
outnumber, that's when they show their true colors.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, and that's crazy. You know, we got the spirit to scare away Esau, right? You know, even out here, Esau gets scared as shit. But you got Jake that don't even want to go against Esau. That's how much the Lord, you know, really bugged us out, man.
And I'm glad he said that about the numbers, you know, because back in history, right, and it's gonna come again, right? The scriptures talk about what, 1, so chase away 7.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Where 7 is the number of completion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it talks about 1,000 or something.
It could,
like that, if
it's
I'm not
definitely
mistaken.
is talk about more than 7.
So now our people, it was cursed that our people would be chased, you know, by 1,000. You know,
Yep.
One person that be getting chased by 1,000. That's where the police, the slave catchers, and all that. That's all going to change, man.
Yeah, that word mock comes from the word deride. When you really go deep into that word, you just can't look up the word mock. You got to go into the etymology. It says deride. It says to laugh at or insult contemptuously. Okay? Contemptuously. So it's not. It's going to be. It goes on to say to subject to usually bitter, contemptuous, ridicule, or criticism. To express a lack of respect or approval. Okay? So it's not always just laughing when you mock. Basically, he's showing you disrespect. I will not show you any respect.
Yep. And the Lord is definitely not showing respect to our people right now, right? Because he's slaughtering our people through the police, and we're happy.
And through each other as well.
Through each other. Yeah. Yep. And we're happy. You know, that's another nigga that we got. That's another nigga that we don't gotta worry about, man. And he's good. That's why another reason why we're happy is because he's good and he's up there begging the Lord to come down to bring this place down. That's right. That's another reason why we're happy because he's in his right mind now.
Yep. If we left it up to niggas, this place would continue on.
You can get rid of
and
Edomites.
continue in the hell we in.
Yeah,
that's why they walk off.
Jake shake that head like it's a fucking problem, but we don't care. We are, you know, guys think that we about this Black Lives Movement. We don't give a shit about niggas, man.
Right.
Fuck niggas, man.
It's just like when the party going on and the lights flip on, they be like, Hell no, the party ain't over
Right,
yet.
they want to stay here.
Yeah, we the party people.
They want to stay, like the brother said, he in the spirit.
The hell with black, the hell with so-called black people, man. You know, black people don't benefit you a goddamn thing, man.
Yep.
You know, we out here for Yahweh Shimmy Shah and reaching the elect.
That's right.
We ain't worried about all black lives, man.
That's right.
You know, that's what God's out here thinking that we are, man. We about, you know, hey, we reaching the black people. No, the hell with black people, man. You know, the hell with them. They not for this thing. We supposed to love an adulterous person. You know, that look at his neighbor's wife. You know, the first one that'll break in your car.
Hell, we look at ourselves with contempt when we was in the world, man, all fucked up.
Yeah.
We couldn't even love our goddamn self,
come on.
man.
And that's why Jake did the lineups. You know, cause they don't like the way they don't like the little bird try to get the word.
A nigga in the truth is the worst, man.
The bird is the word. It's the bird trying to get the word.
Yep.
You know.
Thing is, animals even try to understand.
Yep.
At least niggas can't. Animals have more order than niggas.
Right.
They do.
That'd be a representation of a quail too.
Come on.
You know?
I know I don't. You can't.
Because they got the web feet,
Yeah,
and they sit above of their feet.
Right.
They're not a creeper.
Right. But you can't eat that.
Yep.
You can't eat chicken though. And that's
All these doctrines.
all
man.
these, and that's another reason. All these doctrines, man. Like that's why we say the hell with you niggas, man. You know we supposed to go hand in hand with a person that say, hey, you can call your house out anything you want. Shows no respect to your father, man.
Yep.
You know the father, man.
Big brother and the father.
And the father.
Locking out web feet, their feet are split. Somebody get Matthew 15:8.
It was eating the
Who's precepting? You, brother?
it was
Yeah,
eating
you
the
get Matthew
spiritual
15:8.
bread. Actual spiritual bread,
Who's speaking that?
which we're teaching. Basically too.
Look at these birds are hanging around.
Yeah, we hate you niggas, man.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
know.
Matthew 15:8. This people draws nigh unto me with their mouth and honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
Yeah, man, that milk falls in the scriptures. Milk, believe it or not, the milk is the salvation.
Come on.
Everybody think that the real deep scriptures are the salvation. The whole Bible is the salvation. But if you got guys that come in the truth and they get that milk, then they abandon it and try to get meat.
Right.
And then they get all messed up and they start lining up and shaving and shit.
Even shaving that mustache.
If you abandon the milk, the scripture says, lo, Psalms 40:7, lo, I come in the volume of the book.
Oh.
Jake abandons that. And then he chokes on the milk. So he gets so deep. Then he goes back to Genesis 25. And now it all had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? That's because Jake abandons the milk. When you in these scriptures and you're a Hebrew Israelite, do not abandon the milk. Always go back to the milk, man.
Yep.
In fact, nobody really wakes up off the meat.
Right, because it's too deep.
You know?
They don't understand. You know, they're not going to understand.
The meat is for edification of the brothers.
Right.
You know, other brothers that's been seasoned.
Right. And the people that can, that can actually get it.
And when you go into the meat, those are things that profit you at the end of the day, man. Because you got strange meat out here too. Some people that eating stuff that they're not supposed to be eating.
Right.
Right.
You
ain't supposed to be eating that. Going into that stuff. That's not the necessary things that's going to get you that salvation.
No.
Man.
Oh.
Every wind of doctrine, man.
That's the goal that we into, man. To get saved, man. And a part of being saved is telling our people where to go off at, man. Not just that, but also realizing where we ourselves go off at, man.
Right.
We all go off, liable to go off. So when we come out here and we put our hands to this Bible, man, you gotta make sure that you right, man. A lot of these pastors in these churches ain't right, man.
No, none of them are.
None of them are. Absolutely none. If you inside of a building, you ain't right, man.
Oh.
You gotta be out here on the streets is what you was checking out.
Bambies.
Yeah, damn man.
Dance, a bopping dancer. Who's speaking then? Okay, so you ready? You ready now? Okay. Who read?
Oh, yeah.
You read?
Yeah. You can read. I'll read some.
Well, actually,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, we gonna
Yeah, I mean, it's hey, but just like the brother was going into, you can't really,
Okay.
you
Gotta
can't
take a lot
rely
off.
on these niggas. You can't put your strength into niggas. What for? You have them coming out with all sorts of shit. Esau comes out with something. Niggas that can take it to a whole new level. And you want these are the same ones that you want to rescue. These are the same ones that you want to say black power to. What power do we even have in this society? The power, the little power we even have right now is the power we get from the Most High. And even then, that power is still minuscule.
Hey, no, my bad. I ain't want to break it. But
Let's see if they give Ham a ticket.
I was just gonna say, you know, our power we got is
Well, yeah,
it's deep power, but I know what you
right.
mean.
I was gonna break it down because
Yeah.
I would say, for as a whole of Israel, our power is still minuscule compared to Esau's. But as being in its truth, it's a whole lot more greater. But even then, we're still bound.
Yeah, the animals are mad at the so-called white man for the destruction y'all bring to them.
Right.
Okay, you see that jail over there with them animals in there? You know, that happened before. Remember the bird flu? And that white boy was scared of shit?
That's showing that they're angry too.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's a jail. Hell, we work in jail. In jail, this is
We're in
jail
jail.
itself.
Yeah.
Babylon itself is jail. You got the prison jail. You got to work in the jail. As far as working in these different places that's to serve other people. And you guess what? You don't get paid shit. You may get like what, 17, 20. That may look nice, but you ain't getting paid to what you're supposed to be paying or get paid for. You getting paid. You're working off of cheap labor. How technically, you want to think about it, Mexicans technically, the Ishikarites, they make more than what we do. Technically,
They work. Yeah.
right? Because they work their ass off. But guess what? What makes us so similar is that they work for cheap labor, we work for cheap labor. We ain't getting paid shit. But yet, our people want to throw the rest of our people off the boat. They want to see niggas want to see each other fall.
That's right.
Niggas want to make other niggas fall. Niggas ain't worth shit.
Niggas hate niggas and we hate niggas too.
Hey, prime example. You got a scripture?
No.
Okay, get if you can get Jeremiah 11:14 for me.
Come.
'Cause our people need to be gone along with Esau. The bright side is they're gonna be brought back correctly. But our people are the worst right now. We don't have to worry about Esau like that. You niggas want to talk about why we ain't getting on Esau? It's because Esau's not the big problem. It's Slaki. He's not the only big problem. You niggas are a big problem. These other heathen nations are a big problem. Why? Because y'all are the epitome of evil at this point. While we trying to out here trying to help, we're out here for the elect, but we out here trying to try to show you a better way of life. You wanted the better way of being a nigga.
Con. This is Jeremiah 11:14, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or a prayer for them.
Can I say this? A black woman look at the white woman all on the comment boards. Cut that dog. She's a devil. She's a dog. But she don't want the dog to go into slavery.
Right.
And she do want him to go into slavery, but she don't want him to be concubines.
Right.
You got our women who are trying to take our glory even in the truth, man.
Yep.
That's another problem. These women, they fall hand in hand with these Jake. Because our women are ass backwards anyways. They're carnal. They're just as carnal as probably just as much as Esau. But it's so much going through with these women. I mean, it's hard to fathom what these women even really want because they don't even know what they want.
They fickle.
Huh?
They're fickle.
Right.
Indecisive.
Definitely indecisive.
They have zero judgment. It says, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
Right, repeat that one more time.
Con. I'm going to bring it all out again. Jeremiah 11:14. Therefore pray not thou for this people.
Right, that's right. Pray not thou for this people. Why? Like the brother said, you got these women, you got Jake. They doing a whole bunch of abominable shit. Now you have, last week we had a women's march.
Yeah.
And then you of course you have a whole bunch of simps with it. Any man in the right mind would not even be part of that shit. That's how you know our women has conquered the men. And that shouldn't even be a thing. That all those women should have been put to death.
That's right.
These men along with them should be put to death. Especially they allow homosexuality. There's no right men in the house. Then of course the women chase the men out of the house. It's a whole backlash. We can't. Why would we pray for these people? They already gone.
Right.
The best thing for them is death.
Right. Neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
Right. So it's to the point. What had these people done for the Lord? They done turned their backs on them 3,000 times, even more. Forget that selfish ways.
Hey, somebody turned their back on the Lord for a tranny.
Yeah.
I got a scripture, Isaiah 1 and 9, right? It says, except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been in Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. And if you sitting up there and saying that, because in the world, they sit up there, you know, you got people that's in the world that say, oh, as long as it ain't me, you know, I'm cool with it.
But, see, I hear that a lot every time, exactly how you say it. When you say you're cool with it, that means you down for this shit.
Right. You cool with it.
You hypocrite the fuck out of yourself.
Like Obama. What you talking about?
But they say that so long as it's not me or some homosexual ain't coming after me, I'm cool with it. That's hypocritical as shit.
Oh, yeah, let's get that in the scriptures. That's in the scriptures.
Yeah, you riding along with that stuff.
Right.
You know?
You just say as long as it's not happening to me.
Right.
You're cool. I'm cool with it. Hold up. You just cut yourself right there. How the fuck you and I are going to agree with it, but then agree with it?
Romans, the first chapter, go to the last verse.
So the Lord wants you to be either hot or cold. Can't be lukewarm.
That's exactly.
Let's get that in the scripture. You know, for somebody who agreeing with that shit,
Right.
or saying I don't agree, but let them do what they do.
But then you still agree.
It ain't bothering me. They doing that with the hip hop thing. You think Drake is gay? Well, you know, as long as he make good music, I don't care. You know, what the hell, that homosexual shit, man. Go ahead.
Con. This is Romans 1 and 32. Knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
Right.
Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Yeah, that's cutting them. Those are guys who saying they're not against it and they're not for it. They're either for it, they're not against it, they're on the fence.
Right.
That's to cut them because they have pleasure in it. If a child is eating a tub of ice cream and you say, well, that's what he want to eat, I'm gonna leave it alone. That means you're agreeing with him eating that fucking a whole tub of ice cream. If you love that child, you say, hey, you can't eat that shit. A tub of ice cream, a big piece of cake, and a soda. Well, if that's what he want to do, let him do it.
Yeah.
That's where that scripture, he who is spiritual judges all things.
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 15, I think.
But it's judged of no man.
But it's judged of no man, right.
But it is the funny part with it. Because this is where I be working. There's be some homosexuals out there that be talking about this shit. They was like, and here's the funny part: they admit this shit, which is nothing different. Because you know, like you said, as long as it's not me, I'm cool with it. They said those are the best ones to go after. Because it's that easy.
But you know what? You don't say nothing. You got to live peacefully.
I don't know. I just overheard the conversation.
Right.
I
want to block my ears from that shit.
Right. I was like, I'm over there sitting. I'm just like, I'm hearing the conversation. They was just like, They said those are the easiest ones to go for, because like you said, they be on the fence.
Yep.
They don't know what they want.
Like somebody that smokes cigarettes, you know. You may not believe in smoking cigarettes, but you know it's okay if other people do it.
Yeah.
Those are the easy ones.
You have pleasure in doing it too.
Right. Those are the people.
They the ones who love going to the store for their grandmother.
Right.
You know, to go get a pack of cigarettes as long as they can keep the change.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. And it's for you, baby.
Bring out the scriptures.
Con, this is Psalms 50 and 16, right?
Yep.
But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, who hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
Right. What can you people possibly say that you have done for the Lord? What? Going to church, wearing a torture device symbol around your neck? That's certainly doing something. Going to church once out of the week is certainly something. Is doing something. Guess what? You have Israelites that come to camp once out of the week, and they fall off. What could they possibly say they done for the Lord? Where's the videos at? Where's the rest of you people out here saying, or out here 24/7 saying, I believe in God, or I worship Him, bow down somewhere? Where's all that? Y'all don't do none of that.
They'll be on church on Sunday.
Yeah.
Right. That's the only proof y'all have.
Stomping and clapping. It says, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
You know why them rats call everybody cattle? Because everybody's trained from kindergarten, even from birth, to go to school. The bell rings. They do this. See them? Put the camera on these people, man.
That's how you train an animal too, with sounds.
These are all sheeple. They're all walking down the street to the slaughter. They're on their weekend.
What they call them, chattel, right?
Yeah.
Chattel.
They're on their weekend. They're at the end of their weakness for the slavery that they went through during the week. And then on Sunday morning, Monday morning, they'll say, good morning. They'll be back from their suffering and back into their morning, the goodness of their morning.
Hey,
So when you put the camera on the people, these are nothing but sheeples following a protocol.
Yeah, these people look forward to Monday morning, get ready for work to hear Marty Bass sing the Manic Monday song.
Yep. And what the thing about slavery is you give people a freedom of choice where they believe they're free, but they're technically not, because you give them like a mouse in a maze. You'll set up different places for them to go. But even though they go in those different places, they still going to end up at the same location. So some people going in the bakery, some people going over there, they're going to the aquarium. But at the end of the day, Monday, they'll be back up going to work, doing the same thing over again.
Hey, it's just like when Esau put certain things out there, you know, because he brought out the ignorant of Satan's devices.
Right.
Esau put certain things out here because he knows certain people will run to it and it attracts them. You know, like these little bird scooters. That's all every fucking where.
Well,
that was like a year or two ago. It wasn't around.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point I was making.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're going to come back and do the same thing you've been doing over and over. Yeah. Christmas will come around and they'll go Black Friday shopping. They'll do that. Sunday they'll get up and go to church. Monday they'll go to work, and they'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
And you got this Edomite thinking she's smiling and she's in great heaven, and this is a heaven, but she's still a slave.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just like when you got a hamster in the cage, he eat, he shit, he get on the wheel, and repeat. Repeat the same
Rinse
thing.
and repeat, as they
Rinse
say.
and repeat, as they say.
I was also going to go into that because, hey, when I did a video yesterday, normally, because it was about how, it was how people do the same thing. Because I always tell you it's two evils, but it's really three evils. And I'm going to go into all three of them. Because you got one evil, which is Esau. You got the second evil, which is 2/3 of our people. You got the third evil, which is Jake that know that Israelites, for one, to still be fucking niggas behind it. And if you finish that off, yeah, because I'm going to go into that. I'm going to go into all three of them.
It says, seeing that, verse 17, right? Yeah, come. Seeing that thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee, when thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with him, and have been partaker with adulterers.
Right, and that's why it doesn't only just apply to our people, just 2/3 of our people. That's applying to Israelites that know to Jake that know they're Israelites and still want to go off doing that wicked shit.
I thought it couldn't go twofold.
It's one thing for our people to be doing some wicked shit. They don't know any better technically. They don't want to get right. They don't understand what right is. But for the Jake that come in knowing that they're Israelites, y'all the worst because y'all want to take something that's holy and take it into something that's corruptible. Why the hell do you want to live, build in this land and make a profit off our people behind it, which Esau's already doing behind us? Esau already made a profit on us. It's still making a profit on us. Now you got fucking Jake that's still trying to do the same shit, following right after Esau. Why? Because they probably take on the 501c3, or probably because they see a better, or probably because they see Esau's point of view on taking advantage of us because we don't know any better. But yeah, you got Esau. Esau is laughing behind this shit because he sees what y'all Jake is doing. He sees what the other camps are doing. He's taking advantage of that. If you can you get me Jeremiah 10:8? Y'all playing right into Esau's hand. We're just technically another entertainment for Esau. Why? Because he already got the NFL. He got basketball, baseball, all these other sports. To him being to the other Israelite camps, that's another sport.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, if I could bring this scripture out, because we always talk about the like that can't go twofold. That can't go twofold. I don't know. We can only break that scripture down one way, right? Mm-hmm. This is Psalms 104:24. Oh Lord, how manifold are your works!
Oh,
in wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of your riches.
Manifold. Manifold. Yeah.
There's many.
Many folds right to this word could go, man. That's...
Not even just that, but just, because the word is the basis, but there's all over the world, the globe, many different things that the Lord put his stuff into. Exactly. The ocean, the sky,
How is it that we like a variety of things and not just one single thing? Think about it. If the scriptures, or let's say Yahweh Shah was only meant to think single-mindedly, wouldn't we all be thinking the same way? Especially since we're made from him. Why does the Lord have to think of one way, and we get to have all these different variety of things that we like, and he only gets one thing he likes?
Yeah. So if the scriptures were just single fold, we wouldn't be in the confusion of faith doctrine either. So if you're teaching the scriptures only one fold, then don't even teach the confusion of faith.
The scriptures say that he wear his peculiar treasure.
Yeah.
Everybody was speaking the same language, right?
Right.
We all be having the same hairstyle.
Right.
All be looking the same way, like you said. No, it wouldn't be no confusion of faces.
No confusion.
Like one particular thing.
And we still be in Egypt.
Mm-hmm. When Apostle Paul went in 1 Corinthians. And he said the Lord is not an author of confusion, but of peace. He was talking about the church. Mainly right now, it's the elect church. So outside of the temple, really when we say profane, Esau's outside of the temple, so is 2/3 of our people, man. Right. They profane beasts too, man. And that's really talking about Jake that's in the truth. Mm-hmm. The claim he's in the Bible. He's profane.
It's Jeremiah.
A profane fornicator, man. Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 10:8. But they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities.
Right. That's how they are. They're stock. They're just full of vanities. Whatever they come up is fucking vanities. It's just one track minded and shit like that. You don't think on the spiritual level. You're not thinking on the spiritual level. You're thinking on one track basis. How scripture is supposed to go. That sounds to me sounds like another Esau moment. It sounds to me you trying to copycat what Esau says. Because Esau doesn't really understand the scriptures. Of course, the Rothschilds do, because they used it against us. But at the same time, these average Edomites don't understand what the Bible is. They think on one track mind. you niggas are acting like Edomites.
Yeah.
You people are very disgusting in yourself, having the nerve to call yourself Hebrew Israelites, and then be on something completely ass backwards. Talking about the Lord can have could be called yo plate yogurt or some other shit. That makes no sense. You guys coming out with some of the dumbest shit I ever heard. The dumbest things that be said out of your mouth is what a child probably would say.
When you go to any athletic event, there's always an elder set up over sports. The scripture says that a young man beauty is his strength, an old man beauty is his gray hair, which represents his wisdom. But then you got guys that come in the truth and they don't want to respect the elders. They won't respect the elders' wisdom. The scriptures say that.
My scriptures say my people are stubborn and rebellious people.
Yeah.
That's Jake.
Now, when you go to any, like I said, any sports arena, there's always an elder set up over there. These are older men. All through ancient Israel, you had elders. For some reason, it don't count now. This 2019. Everything changed. Go ahead, man.
Everything is a changing thing every time.
Yeah.
Now every time they want to change the scriptures.
Well, the rebellious generation is this one, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going on way back, even in slavery.
Yeah, but even now, they get more rebellious by the year.
But this is like we've been in the last days for over 1,000 years.
Yeah.
You know. But now we're really in the last days.
Yeah.
That rebellious generation, we're really in that rebellious generation.
Yeah.
This is a rebellious generation, man. I mean, like we've never seen. I've never seen, when I was coming up, I was his age. Nah, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
Nah. You talk to an elder on, you might got smacked by somebody else. Bow, boy, what you say? And then they'll take you right to your parents.
Yep.
He was disrespectful. He cursed at an elder?
Yeah,
Man, that's how it was.
Hey, they would whip your ass before you get to your parents.
They'll beat your ass and then take you to your parents.
Then once you get home, you get another ass whipping.
And you get another ass whooping.
Punished.
That's it, man. That was real back then.
Now take your ass up there and apologize to Miss Bertha. You know?
And when you approached
an
elder of the world, you said, sir, yes, sir, yes, ma'am.
Yep.
You got children don't even say yes, sir, yes, ma'am no more, man.
They don't even say thank you.
No respect. They don't hold the doors.
Nope.
I hold the door for my wife and shit. The little nigga come running on through like I held it for his ass. I wanted to kick his ass while he was coming through, man. Fucking niggas. That's why Esau need to build more prisons.
Yeah.
Put more you niggas away to help the elect live avoid danger from you fucking niggas, man.
Yeah, because if you don't want to live lawless according to these scriptures,
you gonna give it up.
You want to live lawless to Esau
Yeah,
society,
right.
you gotta get put to death because you ain't under control of anybody.
Right. That riot come on and niggas monkeys climbing up, they'll steal that number sign off that 500. They'll climb up on ladders and steal that shit and hang it up in their room. You know, corner bakery. They'll take that shit down and put a curse word up there, man. On your buses and shit. They have you riding down the street on a school bus and say bitch spray painted on the back of the bus and shit.
You right though.
Probably try to climb up.
I've seen that.
Try to climb up there and detach that guitar and make it fall.
There's all kinds of shit. Anything a wicked nigga can do, he's gonna find a way to do it.
Find a way to do it, yeah.
He gonna try to. Esau is so wicked, but the nigga is wickeder.
Yep.
This nigga will hump on the tailpipe of a car.
Sure will.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
This is how fucking niggas is, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to walk away from that.
You know them Edomites is having sex with animals, but now Jake trying to do the shit, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Jake, a female was in a coma at the hospital.
Oh
And
shit.
then Jake went and had got her pregnant while she was in a coma.
13.
That's crazy. You can't get worse than a nigga, man. If you know we leave camp and our car broken into, it was some nigga,
Well,
man.
shitty to just walk by earlier.
Yeah, with a little Bismarck.
Bismarck.
You know?
God
So,
damn.
It's Proverbs 13 and 20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Read that one more
Come on,
time.
read that first part.
One more time.
He that walketh with wise men shall be wise.
He that walketh with wise men shall be wise. Why does it say that? Because there's a difference between being wise and being a full-on stupid ass, a stupid dumbass. Why? Because when you walk with someone that actually that has the understanding of what you're supposed to do in life, how you're supposed to conduct yourself, what you're supposed to do with yourself, you're going to be saved. That's why you have men or people that's older than you that will try to guide you in a better path. I'm not talking about now in this generation, but you back then, but even before I was born, you had men that was trying to be lead the younger into a better way of life. But as time went on, the younger wanted to rebel. And guess what? Read the next part.
And also, they was really no better in the sense either, because what they was doing, they didn't know the truth.
Right.
So they was like, go to church. They were just helping you be more trained in the society.
Yeah.
But now Jake ain't trained at all, man.
Right.
You know?
It says, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed.
Hey, companions of fools shall be destroyed. Now look at everybody. They're nothing but a companion of fools. Hell, I'm gonna even go back before this place was even built or was even thought of. That hell, back in ancient times, if you didn't do what you were supposed to do, or you just being a fool in general, you was put to death.
That's right.
If you was conducting, back in ancient times, you was personally trained by your parents, raised by your parents, by both of them, but especially the father was there, and he led you into the correct path that you're supposed to live.
Where was child support back then?
Now you just got a bunch of niggas just running around, child support, no fathers, mothers are out of control, mothers killing their children, so forth and so forth. It's a whole list of why this place needs to be destroyed.
Right.
Sons having sex with their stepmothers and shit like that.
They even got
steps with their boyfriends.
Actually, Isaiah 42:22. It's just coming in my head.
You just have a whole bunch of wickedness going about. It's just a disease-ridden place. The disease that needs to be cleansed. It's just like why would people want to build in this place? Why? And I'm not even talking about 2/3. I'm talking about Jake, that so-called that claims they know the truth.
right.
That are in these other camps that want to build in this place. For what? So your whole point was to wake up Jake just to get a profit off of him?
Yep.
Just to make money? To see that gold ain't worth shit to you?
That's right.
A better way of life ain't shit to you? You want to keep living in a society where you can't breathe? You still being over Esau? But of course, you're basically another taskmaster.
Yep. Because Isaiah 42 and 22, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes.
Right. So, whether you look at it or not, Esau fucked us, and these other camps fucked us. How? Because you have the prison system, the school system, these lavishly things, and then on the other side, when it comes to the other camps, you get butted up with smooth words because the church done failed you. You didn't find something that you might be good at, supposedly. You done excelled in your wickedness. Those are you didn't fell for the snares for the snares. But that's why this place needs to really be destroyed, because this is what only our people have to look up to. Whether they have only two things to look up to. And I'm only speaking for the 2/3. I'm not speaking for the elect. The 2/3 only have to look up to is Esau and these other camps that's been what's the word I'm looking for? Con arting?
Con artists.
Yeah, con artism. They've been played the fool on both hands. So if you can.
So I'm gonna finish this up.
Okay, yeah.
It says, and they are hidden prison houses. They are for prey and not. And they are hidden prison houses, and they are for prey and none delivereth for spoil, and none saith restore.
Right. You don't see these people saying restore. You may have some that's saying it. That scripture's not talking about everybody's not saying it. But you have these. Technically, you have these people that's not asking to be restored. You have these people asking. Well, hell, the shutdown is proof in itself. They're giving it 3 weeks, and now people are happy about it. Now they're not asking for anything to be restored, but Babylon itself. They asking Babylon to be great again.
Yeah.
So
I had Jake out there. Thank you, Mr. Obama. I'm Mr. Trump.
It was Obama at first.
I seen a nigga woman did on a video.
Mr. Trump,
please, Mr. Trump, please
let us
open
work
the
again.
government back up.
Let us work again.
That shows you they the weaker vessels, though.
That's right.
Old ass nigga woman.
Old ass nigga
Well,
too.
that's why they love Esau. He's the one in power.
That's right.
We can look, man. If you're trying to make it here in America and build here in America, even as Hebrew, you're out of your damn mind. All those women you got in your camps and congregations, guess what? A lot of them leaving any damn way.
That's right.
Because when it come down to that money or eating, them women gonna go where the money is, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And they telling the women, don't worry, just give us your money. Lord, well, I'm gonna do a video today on that. That's what them groups saying. Don't worry, just give us your money. Everything will be fine.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Meanwhile, all hell break loose. Them women ain't gonna know what to do, man. And where's your Deacon Asaph's then, man? Goddamn drunk. They all look like they drink.
Right.
I'm talking about overly drink.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. Oh, I was about to say these people don't know what the hell they want now. What the hell they doing? Speaking of which,
People gonna be in trouble when Chick-fil-A's gone.
I was about to say, speaking of
Yeah,
which,
Chick-fil-A gone. People ain't gonna know what the hell to do. Especially these crackers. These crackers love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
But when that food come
Yeah.
and the elect is eating, guess where the women gonna go, man?
To whoever got the food.
The food is the biggest commodity on the planet. Really? Because you need it to survive.
Yep.
The food is more important than food and water is more important than
I was
gold,
thinking that-
silver.
I was thinking Ecclesiastes 12 before, but that still works too.
But the gold and silver is a better currency. You need that to get the food and water.
Right. Just like what if them the people, you gotta remember they still ran by people and people get paid to bring them trucks, you know, to drive them trucks over here. So what happens when they don't get paid? They won't quit. They don't give a shit.
Them trucks gonna sit in the middle of the highway,
Yeah.
go back where the company's
They'll be
at.
like, fuck you, I ain't getting paid.
Wow, they might even take the food for themselves.
Or that too. Go in the back, take a lot of that food.
Well, shit, use that shit as a bunker, I guess. Who knows?
People think it's a joke.
Con.
Yeah, you can read it.
Ecclesiastes 12:4. 12:4, right?
Yeah.
And the doors shall be shut in the streets. When
Hey.
the,
I'm about to say that goes right there. The doors should be shut in the streets. Those are all the markets. You ain't gonna be able to go to aquarium. You ain't gonna be able to go to any of these lavish places. You ain't gonna be able to go to CVS and get your medicine.
yeah.
You nigga women, you're running out of time. You won't be able to get your food stamps, your SSI, and all the other benefits you got. All that's gonna be taken. How it was already taken the first time, it's gonna be taken for good. Keep reading.
When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Right. Basically, Babylon itself is gonna fall. I mean, it's gonna close. What is Babylon? When you really look at it, it's a mall.
Yeah.
One big mall that's gonna close heavy. That's gonna fall heavy.
Yeah.
They're gonna put that tape around it and say, closed.
Yeah, the grinding is low as the jobs, right?
Right.
Daughters of music is not just the music you hear
Yeah.
with that garbage music, but when we're singers.
Right.
We're singing a song. Now that's going into those politicians and all their laws and statutes.
Yep.
They're all going to be brought low.
Right.
That's when you have that purge shit.
And
you
the
know?
voice of the bird, you niggas ain't gonna be able to wake up to your alarm clock
Yep.
and go to the Dunkin' and get your coffee to get ready to go to sleep.
Right.
Or your McDonald's.
Yeah.
And
Your McFlurry.
that's true, and it goes 2 and 3-fold.
Yeah.
That voice of the bird, that's what that's talking about. But the police sirens are going to quit.
Yeah.
You're not going to things that protected you and warned you from certain things like the alarm clock, the police. and all that, that's all going to be done away with. You know?
I brought that part out already.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It says, and the daughters of music shall be brought low.
Hey, I mean, when I was really thinking about it too, that's the word of this truth as well, because they ain't gonna be able to hear it no more. Like you said, we're singing a song. They ain't gonna be able to hear that in that day. That's what it's gonna be low. We ain't gonna be out there when this place comes crashing down. So that's another thing right there. So you people have not a lot of time left. You people don't have a lot of time left. So you gotta, you one way or another, you're gonna see this place crash. You're already in fear now. You think that within these 3 weeks' times, everything gonna be peachy creams again? Nah, doesn't work that way. You're gonna see a hell of a lot of shit going worse. And that's why this place, yeah, we're closer to a big downfall, and you people walking like it's not. That was the time you should be wondering what to do. This place is gonna fall. Actually,
Was it come to Jesus?
Is that what he said?
I don't know.
Actually, can you get me? What's a good one is Revelations 18:6.
Okay.
Because hey, you got Esau that's planning this. That's really planning. Is really waiting for this place to fall down. He wants to see how these people going to react. He wants to see how people go savage mode on everything. He wants to see Esau, his own people, fall along with us. See how does one zoo act like a bunch of monkeys.
It's Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works.
Right. So while all this is happening, while Esau is waiting, or when the time does come, when this place finally closed, and everything that he's done is going to get tallied upon his head, because the Lord's watching, or the Lord and the angels is watching. Okay, this is what he done. This is what he done. Okay, we're going to double everything that he done on this list upon his head, upon everything that he's done. Because now this is just one big game to him. But when this place gets destroyed, we in the kingdom. This is it's just gonna be one big game to us, because he's gonna be in slavery next. We're gonna have him in chains. This is the time where we rejoice in the things he does right now, because we just waiting for more stuff to tally up. We want this to happen. We want you niggas to die. We want Esau to fall. We want Esau to push this chip, so we be one step closer out of this bitch.
In the cup which she have filled to her double.
That's right. We're gonna, with Esau, the cup you're giving us, we're gonna fill it double into you. We're gonna fill your misery double. We're gonna make sure that shit overflow. We're gonna make sure that cup is is filled with your blood in it. Thus saith the Bible.
Psalm 7:16.
Yeah.
I just looked this up.
It's Psalm 7:16. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate.
Yeah, that's going into everything he tried to set up in a snare and a trap for us. It's going to return into him. His pate is his power structure, his head. It's not talking about his physical head, but his power structure, his new world order. He thinks what he's doing is he's thinking he's the one that is causing this contention between World War III and the dollar crashing. They want to stir up confusion, and they think they're in control of it. But it's really, they're not in control. The Lord is going to step in and change some things up.
That's why when you read Isaiah 45:7, it says, "I create the light, I form the darkness, I the Lord do all these things." If he can create something that we can't even control, what makes you think he can control Esau to do the things that he does? He's the one who ultimately controls this. This whole scenario that we live in is a chessboard.
Almost tall as him.
Yeah,
Life,
yeah.
it's a chessboard that we constantly playing. It's a never-ending. I won't say it's a never-ending game, but it's a game that comes to a conclusion. That's why you see Esau put out these movies about superheroes and who's winning. Hey, that's just a sign from the Lord saying that the ones who are ultimately going to win is going to be the elect. I mean, that's just plain and simple. Wait, it's still, like I said, it's still going to ultimately fall upon Esau's head. Malachi 1-4. That's one. His whole power structure needs to go. His whole scenario, this whole lice-infested place full of disease and plagues, it just needs to go. Because if we live on who knows how long, especially if the Lord wasn't with us, you can imagine how we would turn out.
2.5 hours.
You can imagine how life would have been if Yahweh Bashim Yahushua wasn't in the picture in general. And I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about in general. There we go.
Okay. This is Malachi 1-4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will build. Salaki. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Now, Esau is already saying we're impoverished, technically, even though, because even when this place fell the first time with the stock exchange and all that, he wanted to come back and do it again. But now it's not going to work the same way. You read.
Well, that goes actually even before then.
Really?
When he was in Rome.
Okay.
You had ancient Rome.
Right.
And Rome fell.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And they, you had what you call the Dark Ages, and then we came back into power during the time of the Renaissance. That's what Christopher Columbus and all them, when they came to the New World, was here,
right.
And they said we will return and build the desolate places.
Right.
Because this place was desolate, you know. Yeah, also with the crash of the economy, the stock exchange, and all.
It's
World War I, World War II, you know.
Right. It's like a repeat of history.
It keeps repeating itself.
Right.
But that's ultimately talking about Rome and building America up.
Right.
Babylon again.
Right.
You know. And remember, this is the buildings. You know.
Hey, you got the. It makes sense though, because you have what, the NFL and the stadium. It looks like one big arena.
Yeah, the same thing.
It's the exact same thing. You had parades that went on in Rome. Same thing here.
Yep. Greek Rome, Greco-Rome.
Everything that you see was basically a reincarnation of Rome.
Right.
Salaki, it is a reincarnation of Rome.
Dead wenches.
You got Saturnians, you got everything that was basically there in Rome.
That's a tear.
That's tear.
That's definitely a tear. That's a question about.
The blind gumble of tears.
Blind gumble. Thus saith the Lord, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Right. So Esau is trying to make a complete replica of Rome, but the Lord said, "Nah, you ain't going to be able to do that because your land is still unfinished. I'm still going to wipe it clean because you ain't going to get that chance to make it like Rome. Rome fell once. Rome going to stay falling again. You ain't going to be able to make your Rome again. And hey, this place is an unfinished Rome. It's completely unfinished, and that's why it's got to be. It's full of corruption. It needs to go. It needs to be destroyed. It needs to be completely wiped clean of everything of this filth, because it's no good. You walk around, you see everything. It's no wonder Rome had to be destroyed before, because of this shit that's going on now.
It was it's almost like a giant room. It was clean. Yahushua came in the room, said, look at this mess. He cleaned it the first time. Next time he came back in, a bigger mess than it is. So this time he gonna get you to clean it forever. He gonna clean it forever with fire.
Yeah, Sean. Hold the camera for right now.
I guess I can read.
No, you don't read.
You can switch out.
Can you step in and read for me for a second and I'll step in?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The Lord's gonna destroy this place again, man. What happened to the preacher, man? He gave out. God, his voice went down. Okay, I don't know.
God damn.
Yeah, I think he's still there.
He's still there.
Oh yeah, his voice went down.
Oh.
Spirit of the Lord ain't, you know.
But yeah, we a lot of people, you know, it's been a lot going on in the news.
Yeah.
You know, we're the children of Israel. You know.
You gonna have to keep speaking.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're the children of Israel from Judah all the way down to Issachar. You know, and it's proven in Deuteronomy's the 28th chapter. You know, you got.
You know,
I
this
am. Yeah, I had Deuteronomy 28.
Oh yeah, you said you had Deuteronomy.
Yeah,
Deuteronomy.
28.
Oh,
the 28th chapter.
Okay.
Verse 64, and that proves that we are the real Jews. You know, well, a lot of people say, well, that don't matter. Well, the Lord only chose Israel. You know, a lot of people, you know, they tend to say that don't matter. Y'all ain't in power, or since y'all claim y'all the real Jews, won't y'all get y'all power back? Well, we gotta wait on the Lord. That shows you how powerful the Lord is. You know, we can't. This is not of man. This is a spiritual thing. You know, the Lord controlling all this. You know.
He puts us through this hell to pretty much give us a lesson.
Yeah. So we serving our punishment. That's all. You know, we gotta, because he brought us in captivity.
Yep.
You know, we had to serve that.
Yep.
You know, slavery and all that, and now we coming up out of that. You know, and a clue, give you a clue of who them chosen people are. And the scriptures. Oh, it's
12 sons.
oh yeah, the 12. Yep, the 12 tribes. Yep, you got Judah. That's the so-called Negroes. Benjamin, Levi, Dominicans, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. You know, it's 12 tribes, not just one tribe. Because the people over in Israel, they always say, "Oh, we Jewish." Well, that's pertaining to.
Right.
That's not Jewish. Jew just mean that's just short for Judah. That's all that is.
Them motherfuckers over there definitely ain't Judah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
And then for the ones that know it, they you know the other camps they'll say that it's all black people.
It
can't just be one tribe so-called of black people.
Right. It ain't just black people. It's 12 tribes. So, well, we came. He was a so-called. If you in the ancient world, these men on this side in the ancient world, yeah, they were all so-called black men.
Yep.
You know, but as time go on, you know, through intermingling and mixing and merge the other nations, we some of us got lighter and different complexions.
Gone.
Some of us.
Yeah, I had that precept for you. There's
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64.
Yeah.
It say, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Yeah, there you go. See, he scattered them. See, our homeland was in Israel at the beginning.
Gone.
But we went off and we, disobeyed the Lord, and he cast us out. Now, that wasn't forever.
Right.
That was just our punishment. Because every time we went off, he let another nation come and conquer us. Right. And for a short period of time. But every time we called on his name, he delivered us. This time, he's going to do the same thing, but it's only a certain elect that he's going to deliver. Starting with the elect 144,000, and then the 1/3. He's going to deliver out of this Egypt.
This is the final one, right?
This is the final captivity, yeah?
Gone.
This is the last captivity.
Yeah, we've been in what, 7 captivities? This is 7-1, right?
Yeah, it's about 7. And that's spiritual because 7 is completion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Which proves that there ain't gonna be no more after that.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's continue on to say from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
So that's all over the world. So Israelites are scattered, And some of them look like that guy that, that was an Edomite.
Yeah, that's an Edomite.
But some of them look just like that guy that walked past,
That's why you read that scripture, because
Yeah.
Daniel 9:7 says confusion of faces.
Right.
Yeah. So we all scattered, And even in the city alone, you got all types of, different nationalities.
Right.
But you could tell who an Israelite is by the spirit.
Right.
You read their spirit.
Right.
And this is just an indicator of our who we are because they are bywords. But we need, people keep saying, the chart wrong. We need this chart because it's prophesied that we would look upon it. If this chart wasn't out here, how will we know who we were?
Well, if the chart is wrong, what's the correct chart?
Right. What's the correct chart?
A one with 13 tribes that have Esau on it?
Right. Well, that's what they want. That's what Negroes want anyway. Niggas they want his name to be their master to be on there.
But which is funny because remember how Esau was trying to put the gooks on there though.
Right.
I was like, how's
Right.
that?
So they're all over the place.
Right.
But through the spirit, you got a question?
No, we ain't got no spare change.
But through the spirit, we know who we are through the elders, apostles, at Great Millstone. And they had teachers and so and so.
Come
Yeah.
on. Continuing on. It say, and there thou shalt serve other gods.
Yeah. See, and those other gods are, different religions like Roman Catholics,
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witnesses,
Yep.
Muslims,
Yep.
Nation of Islam,
Yep.
Buddha,
Black conscience.
Black consciousness, Panthers, Egyptians. They all different religions. But this is our true nationality. We got to come back to this. And our true God, which is not a religion. It's law, statutes, and commandments we got to go by.
It's our heritage.
It's our heritage.
Our way of living.
And when the Most High put us into captivity, he stripped us away from that for a while, So we starting to remember. In the scriptures, it said we was going to remember ourselves. So people keep saying, make jokes of, we was kings or we was Jews or you damn right we remembering ourselves. We was something. What were we? We not going. They expect us to be Negroes and black. That's not a nationality,
Right, because the funny part is, I'm gonna make it quick. When you hear about Africans, you only hear that they just run around butt naked.
Right.
But then you have the other Arabs and Asians.
They got their
Arabs
history.
and Gooks, they got their history.
Right.
We don't know that don't.
What is our history? If y'all could answer that, what is our history? We was running around butt naked with spears. They keep saying we was king. Making jokes about what was we if we wasn't that.
Yeah, we ain't no damn Africans, man.
Right.
We're
not no damn Africans.
Them Africans ain't got them Africans, man. They disgusting, man.
Right.
You telling me we some fucking Africans. You telling me you got some Negroes over there sticking their heads up cows' asses and letting them shit on them and shit like that.
Right, and that was a deception.
That was our culture.
Right, that was a deception to keep us away from who we truly are.
Come on.
That to say that y'all just Africans or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like,
they just threw a nationality on us.
Right. That was a funny thing because I forgot who said it. But they said that's the reason why Negroes are dark because he lets things shit on him.
That's
he
correct.
kept it on him forever.
At one time, everybody had pigmentation.
Right.
That's called melanin. You're supposed to have that. That's a essential vitamin that you need in your body. You know, and African American. Yeah.
Proud African American.
That's named after 2 white men. You know. So
why you want to be African, man? Like,
right. And people keep saying, why y'all keep saying y'all the real Jews? It don't matter. Well, what do matter to you guys? You know, what do matter? You know, that's our true heritage. You know,
65.
huh?
All right.
That's our true heritage, and we have to be proud about it. You know, and the scriptures say in the last days we were going to remember ourselves. So that's another way of us remembering ourselves and who we are, because we got a vast history. And yes, the past does matter, because you need the past to get to the future, you know? And history plays a big part in how we're gonna progress in this society.
That's right.
You know? And another thing too, when a lot of people say, oh, forget about slavery. No, we can't forget about it, because don't no other culture forget about their atrocities. You know, the Holocaust, right? They don't forget about their atrocities. Right, the Holocaust. So we're not gonna forget about ours.
If I can make this point, the National History Day.
Right.
Yeah. Deuteronomy 32:7. Remember the days of old.
Yeah.
Consider the years of many generations.
Yeah.
You know, ask our Father. Okay, and right now we ask that our spiritual fathers to the Heavenly Father, because sometimes you can ask your biological father; he'll tell you some things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, back in the '60s, this happened, that happened. You know, but remember the days of old. I was just bringing that out.
Yeah. Yeah, that matters, because you know you want to know your history. You know, we not. See, certain guys, they want to just be niggas and spicks all their life, you know?
Yep.
And that's not us, you know?
Well, niggas.
Yeah, they happy with that, because they love America. They love living in America. They love going to these 9-to-5s. Or some of them might be well off. They might got a couple dollars.
Yeah.
That's why I can't wait till this place crash down, because it's going to show the true colors of this place. This place was not built up for you to prosper. Yep. This was built up for another nation to prosper. It wasn't built up. We built it up, but it wasn't built up for us to prosper. You know, this is hell.
Yeah.
This is a prison camp for us.
Yep.
You know, this is our women are out of order. You know, this is a time where we couldn't even enjoy the fruits of our labor, or couldn't enjoy our kids.
And most important, our young men out of order, because if the men ever got right, they would snap the woman to get right.
Yeah. Everything will fall in order.
Yeah.
You know?
They knew to build those prisons to put our asses away, that damn devil.
Yeah.
You devil, you.
And he's a smart thing. Well, the Most High made him. He got it from the Most High. Because they think they doing it.
Yep.
They think they come up with these technologies and all that. They really think but the Most High put it in their spirit to do it.
Yep.
But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be funny, because the Most High got him in a trip bag, because as soon as he snatch it, then that's when they're going to realize that it wasn't of them.
Yep.
They're going to realize it was of the Lord.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, they devils, man.
Yeah.
And like them Jews be saying, I heard an interview. He said, we control everything. We're the ones that cause you to go off and do this. We're controlling the homosexuality movement. They say they're controlling everything, but the Lord is tricky.
Yeah. Yeah.
They think it's all them.
And then a lot of times, they'll have it to where as though, oh, we watching you. oh, we keep an eye on them. But guess what? The Lord is watching them. They watching us, but the Lord is watching them. You know?
Yep.
So that's where the faith come in. We got to have faith that the Lord is going to protect us. Because they're going to come at us. You know, they in the news, they already making us, you know, look like terrorists. They making us look like terrorists. You know? And this how crazy these people are. We, the Hebrew Israelites, we never hung anybody. We never we exercising our amendment, freedom of speech. And the Most High allowed that to happen. Let us, because if this was in the 50s, saying it's the stuff that we would have said, we would have been hung, they would have hung us. But we ain't going around blowing up shit. We're not going around raping and robbing nobody. So what's the fuss? You know, all these other groups do that. You know, all these other nations does that. We ain't do nothing. But they making a big deal out of a couple curse words. All of a sudden, we the worstest people on earth because we cussed a couple Edomites out. You know, that's crazy. Yes.
Jeremiah 16:19. O Lord, my strength and fortress, and my refuge in the day of afflictions. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely vanity, and things where there is no profit. Okay. So really, the Edomites going to find out that their fathers have inherited lies. You know.
Yeah.
We go to 18. It says, at first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double.
Whoa.
Yep.
So everything they did to us, they get double. Ching ching. You know, so we really, we almost got it made to a point to where as though, you know, we going through the struggles and all that, but we got a reward coming. Payback, you know? And it feels good to pay back to other nations for what they did to us, you know? And the main thing is oppression and slavery. They gonna get double. So they got a thing coming, you know?
Yep, it goes on to say, they have defiled my land, they have defiled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
All the murders that they do, all the homosexuality, you know, GMO. They feeding us. They trying to kill us. Since we've been in this country, and since they took over this country, they've been feeding us poison, coming up with all types of diseases to kill us.
Yep.
You know, that's going to come back on their head.
Yep.
You know, they created all types of diseases to cut down the population. You know, they at work every day. You know, putting all this GMOs in food. That's a mad scientist.
Yeah.
You know, that's a mad scientist. The scriptures tell us they sit around and think about ways to kill us.
Yep.
That's a crazy, that's a group of people that need to get put away and changed.
Yeah, they need to be put down.
Right.
You
know, because they not doing anything to progress the earth. They destroying it. You know? And the main thing is they destroying the Lord's chosen people.
Yep. Absolutely.
And that's why the Lord got a beef with them.
Yep.
You know?
It's like, you know, crazy niggas and shit, man.
Yeah.
Second Thessalonians 1:8. It says, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh.
Yeah. So they don't know. They think they know the Lord. You don't know the Lord. They don't know the Lord. Yeah.
And that they obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahushua. So that's really talking about our people. Mm-hmm. You know, and Esau goes on to say, who shall be punished with the everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power? Which is those missiles, man. You know? When he shall come to be glorified in his saints and to be admired in all them that believe, the elect,
Yeah.
Because our testimony among you was believed in that day. That was a future prophecy, which is now. Wherefore also we pray always for you. Who's the you? Elect.
Yeah.
Worthy of calling and fulfill all the good pleasures in his goodness and the work of faith and power, that the name of the Lord, our Lord Yahushua, may be glorified in you.
See that name? They got a name again.
Yep.
See, we need to know the name, and we gotta have it. And not only because you're gonna have wicked people that know the name, that's still gonna be destroyed. So it's like a package that come with that. You gotta have a full package. You can't just be wicked as hell, and then in the last days, oh yeah, Yahweh Shai, and then get delivered. You've been wicked the whole time, ain't do the work or nothing, but then call on his name, you're gonna get destroyed.
That's why the scripture says in Philippians, the first chapter, they prophesy in his name deceitfully.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the point. 2 Thessalonians 2:3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
So who is that?
So-called white man.
Yeah, the so-called Esau. Yeah. So in this scriptures, you have the good guy and you got the bad guy.
Yep.
And it clearly just shows right there that the villain is Esau. So that's why we come out on the highways and byways to let our people know that, look, this guy's the devil. We tell the hopeful elect that this guy's the devil. Because if you didn't know the scriptures, Esau's so clever that you wouldn't even think nothing of it.
Well, that's a form of cleverness right there. Mm-hmm. Over there, they got the microphone, the preacher speaking, but he didn't come out and say a damn thing until we was out here speaking.
Yeah.
You got the brother, one of our brothers from us in our doctrine, who speak across the street. Then you got some other guys, I'm gonna say that, who is speaking that we Israelites down there. Then you got Adam Abbott over there. But then this guy posts up on a railway that we couldn't post up on. If we went over Barnes and Nobles and started preaching, they'll tell our asses to move.
Yep.
But that's the opposition that the Lord set for us. Really, that's a beautiful thing. The Lord set that up for us to keep fighting. What's the reason of going in a ring and there's nobody to fight?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Just be standing there.
I'm going to go on, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It says, who's opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, shewing himself that he is God.
So he's trying to, Esau done propped himself up to be just like God.
Doing his money.
And his money. Another thing is his deception. He got Hollywood. Everybody think he's everybody. They think the angels are him.
Yep.
First thing you think of, if you ain't know no better, you think, as soon as you think of God and Jesus and all that, you think he's white, you know?
Yeah, it goes on to say, I'm jumping down to 6. And now ye know what we withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his times. So now we're revealing that Esau, the so-called white man.
It's slowly
and it's
coming
the devil.
out. Yeah.
It's coming out. That's in Isaiah 47.
Yeah.
You know? It goes on to say, where I'm at. And you know, okay, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now will let until he taketh out of the way. So the Lord is the one controlling all of that.
Yeah.
Putting up the white images and, you know, telling us that we fucking black and Hispanic and Native Americans.
And just like you said, till he take it away, he's gonna do it. Not
Right.
we can't do it. So that cuts people saying, oh, won't y'all go back to Israel since y'all think y'all Israel? No, we gotta wait on the Lord to do it.
Right.
We can't do it on ourselves. The Lord only told us to do one thing, and that's prophesy. That's our only job. All the other stuff, the Lord's gonna do it. The
Right.
Lord's gonna take them out of power. The Lord's going to take them away, not us.
And we're going to take them big hip white women and
right.
we're going to make them slaves.
That's right.
And the concubines.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not.
We didn't we didn't want to go into captivity. We didn't want, all of us, the Most High, when he punished us, we got punished as a nation. When we was getting put on them boats, some of us are Gad up here, when we was getting killed and shot down, we ain't want that to happen.
Hey, we're taking Gad on ships too.
Yeah. When we throwing Gad up on them ships, all locked up, we ain't wanted to go on them ships.
See, everybody think it's all Negroes that came over them slave ships, man.
Right.
Some of them some of them was different nations too. Not everybody fled. When you had the 10 tribes that fled, or really 11.
Yeah.
They weren't all just so-called northern tribe.
Yeah.
Some of them were southern tribes, and some of the southern tribes left back in the northern tribes.
Yeah.
So you would have had Gad on those ships too, man.
Yep. It was scattered, just like he scattered all of us around the nation.
Right.
He scattered us within the nation as well.
Right.
You know.
Right. So you women, you should want them white women to go into slavery.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the counterpart of us. They're the counterpart of Esau.
Yeah.
You should want it. All right. All right. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell it like it is. All right. Verse 8. Jake, you gotta let Jake go, man. That could be a spirit, though. An angel.
Yeah, you didn't.
An angel has come to the camp.
You didn't hear the two women came down here. She said, "How y'all doing, brothers?"
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that. Yeah.
I just said I take that over a bitch running her mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, the two.
Sometimes the Lord will put a word in the heathen mouth.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just the Edom, I'm talking about the Israelite. That's a non-believer. He said, keep speaking the truth, brother. Keep speaking it. That's the spirit of the Lord telling us to work.
Yeah.
You know? Goes on to say, and then shall that wicked be revealed.
Yeah.
We speak like him. And then shall that wicked be revealed.
Dramatic.
That dramatic voice and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Okay.
So that's saying he's going to eventually be revealed.
Right.
It's going to be a time where you're going to walk around, you're going to say, "Oh, everybody going to know who the devil is."
Right. Yep.
You know.
Y'all know about the Bible at all? All right. That's Jake right there.
See, I got to have
Jake. Yeah. He don't know about the Bible, lying ass.
He said,
He just don't want to say
He don't know nothing about the scriptures.
Yeah, he said, I ain't messing with them.
Yeah, because the scripture says the word of the Lord is dreadful to the heathen.
Go. Yep.
That's why you gotta be careful of just cursing out every so-called white-looking person.
because it could be a Jake.
Some of our people are mixed with them.
Yeah.
And then what they'll do is they'll get every little nigga that come up with a bush and say, "You an Israelite, brother? Look on the sign. How do you know that ain't a Hamite?
Yeah, it could be.
Or an Edomite?
Yeah.
How the hell, or Ishmaelite?
Oh,
Or even a Moabite? How the hell you know?"
like this heathen over here. You know?
Okay, let me go on. And you can give me another scripture if you want.
All right.
Even in him who's coming after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying words. And that's Trump and them, man.
Yeah.
Trump is telling you so-called black women that rest with me, we're going to be fine.
That's right.
The government shut down, don't worry about it, we'll bail you out.
Yep.
So what he's doing is putting you in a position, and then he's coming with a solution and bailing you out, so that's going to make you love him more.
Problem, reaction, solution.
Yep.
Problem,
Got it.
reaction.
Yeah. X.
This is just you know, you on the mic now, so
All right.
Get on the mic.
yep.
Matter. All right. Acts 10:34. I'm gonna try that. What was it? Deuteronomy. Yeah.
Acts 10:35.
Yeah. 34.
34. Okay. Acts 10 verse 34. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, "Of a truth,
I perceive that Yahweh is no respecter of persons, but in every nation he that feareth him and worketh righteousness is accepted with him. Okay, is that what you want? And that ain't talking about, that's talking about the Israelites that scattered amongst all the nations.
No, it was Deuteronomy 10 and 17. The Lord is terrible. Yeah, the Lord don't play, because what he says, what he says, it happens, you know, and his word don't go out void, you know. And everybody keeps saying, that's another thing too. They keep saying God is all love, and
Right.
No, the Lord, it says it right. Is that 10:17?
Deuteronomy 10 and 17. For the Lord Yahweh, your God, is God of gods and Lord of lords, a great God, a mighty, and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, you
Yeah. Because, hey, it don't matter who you is. The Lord, like you just said, the Lord is terrible. He's gonna get his word across. And imagine, see, he did his own people, his elect. We had to go through the trials and tribulations. So imagine what he's gonna do. He's already terrible. Imagine what he's gonna do to the heathens. We just brought it out that who his elect and his chosen beloved people were. And the Lord is about payback. So you can imagine what the punishment is going to be for the heathens. It's not going to be good.
Like you said, what the Lord says is what he says.
Yeah.
Prophecy.
Yeah. What goes around comes around. And they're going to get double. Yeah. But that's all I have.
Yeah, what's the scripture? The Lord of Most High is the sovereign king of all the earth. I think that's Psalms 49. That's a milk scripture I haven't read in like 4 or 5 years, I think. It's always good to go back to that milk.
Yeah.
Where it says that the Lord is a terrible king. The Most High is a terrible king of all the earth. You could just put in terrible king. I wanted to get that because that was good with that.
47 and 2.
It's 47 and 2. I was close. Close ain't good enough though, right? Psalms, oh yeah, I got to highlight it right here. For the Lord Most High is a terrible king. I mean, it's terrible. He is a great king over all the earth.
Yeah.
Okay? He shall subdue the people under us and the nations under our feet.
And that's power. You have this will give you a clue of how, just a glimpse of how the Lord, you can just look up in the sky.
Yeah.
When it's raining, you hear that thunder and lightning. That's the Lord. All the natural disasters and stuff. That's a little bit of that's the Lord's power.
Exactly.
Ripping through things, ripping through shit.
He let the so-called white man have the power and the control and make him feel like he's so superior.
Yeah.
That's going to be so much greater when he loses it.
Right.
The bigger you are, the harder you fall.
That's right.
And that's going to, our women in that day is going to be in complete order, under subjection.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're not going to be walking around with their asses sticking out, man.
Yeah.
But for us, individuals, our brothers ain't going to be looking upon other women and shit, other brothers' women.
And we're going to have them thick white women.
We're going to have them thick Edomites.
Yeah.
It's like going in a toy store. Yeah, I want that one, that one.
And they're going to be up in the shelf.
Ooh, those are nice.
Yeah, those are nice. And the young son, about 11 years old. Yeah, when I turn 12, Dad, can I have that one? Yeah, sure.
We'll get her for you now.
We'll get her for you now. We'll put her on the side.
Yeah.
Hey, they did it to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't they?
You had in them slavery days, you had little Edomite girl with Jake on the chain.
Yeah, pulling
them like a dove.
Look, man, we're gonna be the new kings of this earth, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna be the new kings of all you heathens. We're gonna be the kings, man.
She walked by,
Okay.
I saw her put her hands in her back pocket, probably feeling on herself.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they got the police posted up sitting by us, but then the goddamn guy with a bullhorn louder than everything over there. That's crazy, man.
God bless you.
That's
Yeah. God is going to bless us. He's going to bless America too with nuclear fire.
that's right.
You know,
Yeah.
God is blessing us now. The kingdom of heaven starts within you.
Yep.
You know, Isaiah 44:8.
Yeah.
Reading the Bible the right way. Fear ye not, neither ye be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time? That proves reincarnation.
Yeah.
And have declared it. Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me? Yea, there is no God. I know not any. So there's no Caesar Borgias
Yeah.
beside the Lord.
And that was I like how the Lord brought that out.
Right.
How he said, look, he was kind of like stunting right there.
Right.
He being sarcastic.
Yeah, he like
who
wait,
besides me?
when Michael Jackson Michael Jordan talk shit in the league,
Yeah.
I was looking at some of his clips,
Uh-huh.
and they said, yeah, guard him. He said, you talking to me? You talking to me? I got
Right.
your ass. I got you.
Yeah.
You know, that's how the spirit is in us, man.
Yeah.
Even on the left-hand side of Jake. That's all the spirit of the Lord.
Yeah.
So when the scripture says there's no God beside the Lord, that ain't talking about Yahushua.
Yeah.
You know? Yahushua is a power. Now, Yahushua is not on the power level of Yahweh.
Right.
So of course there's no God beside him.
Yeah.
But he got gods under him.
Yeah.
He's got idiots. Okay?
Yeah.
They that and really when you break that down, because everybody don't like to keep reading the scriptures. When it says no God beside me, you gotta keep reading. Goes on to say, they that you can keep breaking this down.
Okay.
It says, this is pretty good. They that make a graven image are all them vanity, and their detestable, delectable things shall not profit.
And graven images and all that. The northern tribe of us, all of us did it, but the northern tribe, they were definitely famous for doing that. Worshiping Caesar Borgia, making all them statues for the Lord. I mean, of Caesar Borgia and Serapis.
Right.
So that's why we as a people fell so hard, because the Lord warned us.
And that's why he said there's no other God beside me.
Yeah.
Because our people was worshiping different. When Moses gave the law, who was the Aaron with the golden calf?
Yeah, the golden calf. Yeah.
You know? Because they were saying this is our new God. Now Jake got the black woman as God.
Yeah.
Crazy shit. Jake worship his car more than the Most High, man.
Mm-hmm. Let Jake get it up here.
Yeah. Jake bumping that shit.
I'm about to say that'll be every day too.
Or Bentley.
And you know you get happy when you get in there.
Yeah.
But you gotta put the Lord first, man.
Yeah. Because we fly people, we got flavor,
We wore that gold in that jewelry, you know?
Yeah.
Who have formed a god or molten a graven image that is profitable for nothing?
Right. So if all these false gods, they can't move, or they ain't got no power. You worshiping a thing that you created.
Right.
They created you. Not the thing you created or made out of, stone and wood,
And the Most High still controls it all.
Well, why don't Jake want power, man?
Right.
Jake want to worship different gods, knowing he is a god.
Yeah.
Jake want to be a homeborn slave. That's what he wanted. He happy with being a slave, with a nice job and a car and a house.
A nice pair of foots on him and shit. You know?
And Jake want to be able to shit on the next Jake.
Yeah,
but when it comes to the white man, he don't want to sit on the white man.
Yep. But that's why our women don't respect us, man. Hell, their women don't respect them.
Yeah.
But our women don't respect us. Why? Because we don't hold our self-esteem as somebody in power.
Right.
We're not in power, but goddamn, you got to show some strength as a man.
Yeah.
You got men just walk around like simps.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Pink shorts and shit.
He walked by here like 2 times.
Some type of confidence,
Yeah,
Jake ain't got no confidence whatsoever.
Jake has no confidence, man. Years ago, Jake was wicked as shit.
Yeah.
You know? But Jake is wicked now in effeminism. He's effeminate.
Yeah, he got scars walking around like he a lady.
Yeah.
He walking like a lady. Look,
And
walking like a damn damsel.
The average female got more testosterone than the average man.
Yeah, man.
They all manly. They walk around, because that was fabricated. That was created.
Right.
Through, one of the revenues through Hollywood.
Yeah.
Made the woman all manly. She talking all manly to the man and all that.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, me take
You know?
I watched one movie. Shut up and sit down. I'm in control of this. Smacking a man and shit.
Yeah.
That damn little bitch try to smack me, man. Tell me to shut up.
You know what's funny?
I'm gonna smack that bitch back.
Right.
Pow! Shut up.
A lot of
bitch.
them want you to put them right in their place too.
Yep. I heard a
Yeah.
woman say that.
Yeah.
I heard a woman say they had rape fantasies and shit. Man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why all them every 5 minutes you look up, it's a female accusing a Jake of rape, and they find out a day later that it was a lie.
Yeah.
You know?
Because the woman, they're told in the society is wrong, so then they feel so-called violated, and then they tell on them. But deep in their spirit,
They want to be.
when it
raped.
was happening, they was having their first orgasm.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
They look at this shit. It's an orgasm. Yeah, man, it's a natural thing. A lot of you women ain't getting it because it's not natural to you.
Yeah.
You know?
And at least put them in a power seat. They not capable of ruling.
Right.
They don't want to rule. That's why they depressed.
Right.
You know, you got you have a woman, she got a degree, she got a nice job,
Right.
one of these office jobs, probably making like $250,000 or more, or a little less. And she depressed as hell.
Yeah.
You know? She ain't got no man. You know, she's single as hell.
Yep.
And she got a dildo, playing with a dildo.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely.
That ain't really, in reality, they do it for society and how society look at them.
Yeah.
But they don't want to live like that.
Yeah, no, hell no. They got
know?
they got toy parties and shit.
Right.
What? Come on now, is that natural? Show me the dog that's going and barking in the store, talking about getting some dildos and shit, man.
Right.
Show me the birds doing that. Show me the animals and the elephants talking about they need dildos to get satisfied. Can somebody explain that to us, please?
Or a white woman needs a dildo because she ain't getting satisfied.
Oh, she ain't getting
Right.
satisfied. And a lot of the black woman ain't
Yeah.
either.
So-
The black woman ain't satisfied in her mind.
So she go,
So whatever man lay down with it ain't good enough for her any goddamn way.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks she the shit.
And then they land with 20 and 30, 40, maybe in 100 dudes. You know, so
Bodies.
yeah, so she got bodies on her. So of course they want a big thing because she done had the whole city.
Yeah, and the society tell these women, you must have this size or that size.
Yeah.
Well, shit, don't nobody ask the woman, well, you must not be that deep or that wide.
Right.
It's always the man. That's that feminist shit, man. That's what
Yeah.
we talk about.
Man
The mother will tell the son, you know, you get a wife, you love her, you please her. The songs, treat her like a lady.
Treat
and
her
all,
like a lady.
all
Yeah,
that shit. But then when it comes to the woman, where the fuck the woman at?
Right. They got songs out dissing the man. You know,
Yeah, all of them.
I broke the windows out your cars.
Yeah, all
you know?
that shit. Isaiah 29:16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay.
Yeah. So everything is upside. Everything ain't level. Everything is backwards. In other
Right.
words,
Right.
Everything. How things are going in this society
Right,
is backwards,
right,
upside down. Ain't
Right.
nothing. In other words, ain't nothing right.
right,
So that's why everybody's all fucked up in the head.
right.
You know.
Right. When you go to Romans, let me go to 13 and 13. See, the reason why I'm jumping a little bit, the reason why those fucking cops sit here, because when you protest, it's supposed to be in a particular manner. But then Jacob used the scriptures out of the Bible and said, well, Apostle Paul, he went out and did this. Yeah, you're supposed to cry loud. But Jake take it to another level.
Yeah.
Jake always taking shit to other levels, man.
Yeah.
Man, you know you in captivity. You know they got laws to lock you up indefinitely under the NDAA, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I know exactly what you say.
You know, come on, man. That's out of hand, man. Romans 13 and 13. It says, I'm in Corinthians, Salaki.
Yeah, and they could
Romans
basically they could
13,
do
13.
you-
Go ahead, brother.
They could do whatever they want to you, basically. They could torture you, you know, put you in a concentration camp. And they done it. It's accounts of where as though they done already did that. prisoners,
Yeah.
prisoners of war. That's what they did.
Guantanamo Bay,
Yeah, they
Guantanamo.
take you down there and torture you to death.
Now that's gonna happen, but let it be under the name of the Lord, man.
Right.
Not out of your own belly because you want to sit up there and just curse out Whitey.
Right.
All you care about is curse. The Bible tells you Esau's fate.
Yeah.
Be locked up, get taken, and be afflicted under the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for trying to wake up the elect.
Right.
Not for cussing out some goddamn white man.
Do it for the Lord's sake, like you
Right.
said, brother. Be
Circumspect.
You're right. Be innocent.
Be innocent.
Because when they took the Lord in, they ain't had no charges on them.
Right.
So they ain't had nothing.
That's
on
a
them.
good point.
Yeah.
But they
So-
take a lot of Jake in right now and they got charges on them.
Yeah.
You know, so now when they take us in for them doing that, which they set up, they're gonna lump us in with them.
Yeah.
You know, and then we're gonna be charged innocently.
Yeah.
That's another video. We're gonna be charged innocently
Innocently.
because
Yeah.
we didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Romans 13:13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envyiness. Okay?
Right. So basically, we want to follow the example
Ignorant ass
of
Jake,
the Lord, Yahweh
Yeah,
Shai. We want to follow his example. You know, to where as though they don't have anything on us.
Right.
Just like
Innocent.
what's his name? The governor. He was trying to they could have even choose this guy or the Lord, and they chose that guy to be free. I forgot his name.
Barabbas.
Yeah.
Well, look at John the Baptist, man. Why was he beheaded?
Oh,
You know?
Yeah. He got his head.
Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, Pontius Pilate. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't want to crucify Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's a bush. One of
But
the
it was
bushes.
But it was
Yeah, he
Israelites. Israelites that told them to crucify.
Yep.
So that's coming back. Them same people are back. You gonna have a bunch of Jake that's gonna be like, oh yeah, get rid of them. They people something. But we want to be innocent, just like the Lord was.
Which makes us innocent because we teach confusion of faith. We're not teaching the black and white. That makes us innocent.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be lambs, you know, for Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Lambs are innocent, man.
Yeah, defenseless. A lamb can't defend itself.
Yeah.
If a predator come in, hey, you think they're gonna team up
Right.
and fight the wolf or
Yeah.
predator? No, they're gonna, be led to the slaughter. They're gonna, get.
But that's why you got some camps so far out of control
Yeah,
that they don't have no elders there to teach them.
that's right. They don't even have a body to be a part of.
No.
They their own body.
Well, they shaving off their manhood and all that. I mean,
It's like that skin, that piece of skin on your. That's the part of the body they used to be.
yeah, that dead flesh.
That dead skin.
When you cut, you take that blade and
Yeah.
shave your heel and shit,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
dead
That's
skin
good.
come off, or that toenail you clip,
Yeah.
or that virus that must got eradicated.
Yeah.
But you see, viruses stay in your body. You gotta keep them suppressed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
Balanced off.
balance. Right.
Hell, you get out of shape.
We're gonna have a good time at that day. That's for
right.
sure. All right, we ready to close now.
Close it up.
Yeah. But that's all we got. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. I want to give. I want to give
Double honor.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone.
Yeah.
A peace and a salutation to the brothers that's teaching the correct doctrine. Until again, Shalom.
Shalom.